Moonlight is thought to transform some people into strange creatures to drive others mad. What? Sleep for another get. Does the moon actually possess such strange powers? Or is it all just lunacy?
Hello, I'm Eagle. Eagle Gardens. And this is fucking Talking Shit with Eagle. Oh, this is Weed Nerd World, episode 623. Mr. Smiley's Gardens popping in right now. Cheers, 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 everybody. Hopefully your Monday was a good one. Get this chat brought up here. Already got a few here. Gray Sun Grove. Cheers to you. Some big cheese to Laura Cam. P.I. Walters. Cheers, Mr. Smiley.
What's going on, Eagle? How you doing, man? Monday.
How can I hear out of my microphone?
Yeah, it's up.
So I guess I'm just gonna run with that. Cheers, brother. How you doing today?
Good, man. My fuck computer's popping up windows and crazy shit on me right now. Apparently my hard drive is out of memory. What?
That sucks.
Yeah, I just gotta
Definitely. She running slow over there.
I don't know, it's popping up. It can't do a download or some update thing because there's not enough memory. Like, I don't know. It's not my problem.
My headset's dead. It's all right.
Oh, you're can't hear me now?
Yeah. Oh, I can hear you. Yeah. For sure. It's fucking my silly ass. Can't believe I didn't charge my shit. You would think by now, all this time, all these fucking episodes, I've checked my shit. Holy
Sorry.
shit, that's too loud.
Sorry, Chad. I'm rolling. We got a 20. And I'm behind. I'm late. Very important date.
Came in right on the phone.
I was unprepared.
Shit. I know, right? Very, very unprofessional on my end. I never know which one to go with here because the Yeti, I can hook into the microphone, but I hear myself when I fucking use the microphone.
Oh, you hear yourself talking?
Yeah. Unless I like turn off the mute button when I'm done talking, I can hear myself. Which I don't very like if I plug into the microphone.
I'm gonna light up this joint. Say hi to some people in chat. Get your headphones on. So what's up, Stu Moo, martial artist, Papa Pews, Decoy Bacon.
That butter.
That one always gets me, and it's like Decoy Bacon sounds mean. Like what? It's not bacon?
Like bacon bits?
Yeah.
Bacon bits? Of those bacon bits. Decoy bacon for me would be like that shit that the pre-made shit. You know what I mean? That's what you buy at the store. That's decoy bacon, I guess, in my opinion. That stuff you gotta take home and cook. Bacon's expensive right now, as far as that shit goes, man.
Yeah. Pork bellies are up, huh?
Max hooks up just in case. You get my tray out. Cheers, everybody in chat.
Cheers.
Johnny seems to be doing a little bit better from what I can gather. He seems to be doing being taken down a level. Tomorrow, I think, or today, we should have been looked at. Blind Cat 420's in chat.
What up,
Cheers
Blank?
to him. Knows more than I do. Gonna be 35 here tomorrow. Tomorrow, 35.
35 degrees. I know, dude. That swing is crazy. I think we're supposed to be in like, yeah, upper 30s, low 40s kind of thing. It's all right though. I was outside grinding up stems and stalks and shit from previous harvests or whatever. Trying to make another compost pile for this year.
That's responsible. That's responsible land stewardship.
I don't get everything in there, but yeah, definitely we got a big pile. It's a good sized pile. It's a big enough pile to where my girl was like, you gonna do something with all that shit over there? It's kind of just been chilling over there. Like, yeah, we got some.
You pass it off as a Hugel bed anymore, huh?
Right.
It's an experiment.
I don't know, man. I got plans like even now, like expanding the garden even more than what we did. So like, be a little more than double maybe the size of the veggie garden. I grow some maters and some taters.
I fucking love some tomatoes, man. Cherry tomatoes, beefsteak tomatoes, the Romas, all good. I like to make some salsa. At one point, when I was making a nice garden there every year, I was making salsas and stew and tomatoes, tomato sauces, stuff like that every year.
Yeah, I got a shit ton of the Cascadian growing. I'm trying to think of what their seed company was called. I could probably grab a package or something, but I got some of the heirloom Roma tomatoes. They did really good last year, so I'm excited for them this year. They'll be pretty nice. I got some cherry tomatoes, some of the Rutgers tomatoes. They're not quite the beefsteak. They're like but they're more of like a baseball size than like, you know what I mean? I don't know, Roma would be or whatever. Got a
You
bunch
like tomatoes? Obviously, some
yeah.
people grow them.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not a big fan of even growing them. I don't know, they got that weird smell to them. They got those like trichome hairs that form on the stalks and shit. Like, yeah, they're kind of weird plant, but I don't know. My girlfriend likes them. She's learned how to do the canning some tomatoes and shit like that. So same thing. She made some salsa and canned that or whatever, and we got, I don't know.
The highly acidic foods are easy canning.
Yeah, we got a bunch of fucking pepper plants going too. I started quite a few different ones. Cayenne, some Anaheim, some jalapenos.
Pickle anything?
What's that?
Pickle anything?
Pickle? No, I don't know. That was kind of the
Another
agreement is I'm gonna grow all the food and she's got to figure out what to do with it all.
Pickles are easy to get rid of, man. Fucking, I love making pickles, man. They're always the first to go, man. Are the pickles, man? Fucking whatever you can pickle, cauliflower, fucking peppers, fucking pickles.
What's the process
Actually-
of pickling? Is that like is that like adding vinegar and shit to it or what?
Well, yeah, it's super easy. It's just a vinegar base. You can buy some like ready-made seasoning. So you basically wash your cucumbers, jar them, and then dump in the pickling stuff and can. Done deal. Just
You make
let
them
them
some
sit.
pickles?
Yeah, I'm trying to talk him into making some pickles this year.
Oh, dude, you should. They're so much better from the garden, man.
What up, Gus? How you doing, bro?
How's it going, guys?
Good, man. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Usually
I was talking with
start going like that, and I fucking got cucumbers going. They usually most of the time don't even make it to pickling season, man. They fucking sit bowls of vinegar, water, some salt and pepper usually sits on the counter for pig snack and all the time.
Yeah,
And,
that sounds so good, man.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Dude. Yeah, when you said that the other night, the old man putting pickles on it or cucumbers on a plate with some salt, vinegar, and fucking pepper. I was like, that makes so much sense. Just leaving it out a little bit, you know, room temperature, fast pickles, you know.
Yeah, I did get a few of the cucumber plants going too. Is there a specific one that you want for a pickle though, or does it fucking matter? Like,
They do have picklers that are like just look. They tend to be a little bit smaller. I mean, 6 inches would be too big. Tend to pick them around 3.
bullshit, man. Don't them Clausen ones get the big fucking
They got big old pickle
pickles
kilns.
and shit that people get at the gas station? Don't they got them big fucking big ass ones?
Yeah, they got bigger.
Yeah.
They got bigger kilns though.
Okay.
So like, I think it goes by mass. Like there's a certain gravity, or you know, like volume in the liquid and how many pickles you put in there. You know what I'm saying? So like, it'd probably be hard to pickle big pickles in a little jar, but if you have like a big old kiln like they use, you could probably do it.
So do you gotta cook them? Is that what you mean by kiln? Like you gotta?
No, it's just like it looks like a kiln. I'm sorry. No, it's just like a big clay pot kind
So
of
you just
thing.
wash them and put them in the pickling juice, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll try it.
You can buy the seasoning at Walmart. It's usually that seasoning you get from Walmart. It's usually pretty good from Knorr, you know, the canning company.
Okay.
You can expect. What you put in there usually can sway it. You know what I mean? A couple peppers or something, and make it a little hot or some shit.
Oh yeah,
I
you
like
got.
to do. Sorry, keep cutting you off, Gus.
No, I keep jumping. I'm just like I'm, you know, it's like I'm sitting with you at the table, and it's not like you're at the table when you're on the internet. Sorry.
So
You guys smoking on?
Jack Skellington.
Mm.
Skeleton Jack.
Cleaning up the tray over here.
Right on.
Tray maintenance, we'll call it. Tray maintenance.
I'm terrible with
Johnny.
that, as you guys know.
What are you smoking on, Gus?
I got some of that clone I chopped early. It's like super. It tastes really good and super smooth, but it's not really all there. I'm seeing the weight and the trichomes start to pack on now. I took it way too early, but I took it at 8 weeks. He said 9. I just took a little branch, you know.
All right. Okay.
Johnny.
I gotta step on. I'll be right back, guys.
Johnny,
This fucking guy, man. Jumping in from the hospital.
Where'd you go?
He's a trooper, dude.
yeah, I know, for real, dude. Robotnik.
Love him though. I'm glad he's doing well enough to jump on shit. It's good to hear from him for sure.
Did he?
Oh, yeah.
Nurse might have took his phone. Where'd
That's
I just
funny.
heard the snap of the gloves.
Hold on, guys. That's
he
funny.
gets rolling?
Well enough to jump on. It's good shit. What's up, Vegas?
SoCal said he was gonna hop on tonight.
Yeah. Nurse might have took his phone.
SoCal threat.
Bingus?
Guys,
I do.
Gus Groves, how are you?
I'm doing shitty, but that's okay. It's just another, it's life.
It's early.
Monday, man. Fuck.
Yeah.
WEedNerdWorld, how are you gonna do shitty?
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah, now that I'm in the WEedNerdWorld, you're right. It's a different story, different tune.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. Cheers, Vegas.
Cheers, Eagle. Good
So,
to see
my girlfriend had the day off of work today, and like whatever, they were doing something else and shut down the office. So she just said random day off. They were like whatever, and so she plans up getting the carpet cleaned this weekend. So we had all the shit moved out of the living room and bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Getting the shit cleaned or whatever.
Yeah.
And then she's like, well, I got Monday off. I'm going to paint, So she gets all the shit and she's got it all picked out. She's really good at interior decorating and shit like that. So I'm thankful for it. But my point is Monday morning, she gets up to go paint, opens the paint jar and it goes gloop and splats up into her face.
Oh,
I get up, she's busy painting with just fucking paint like spotted all over her face and shit. I'm like, what the hell happened? She's like, this thing attacked me. But she was just kind of like, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna get dirty anyway. So she just started painting, like, I don't know. It's kind of funny.
diving right in.
Right? She's like, first fucking thing, just open it up, bloop, right in my face. She's like, seriously? Like, seriously?
it's funny.
It's Monday morning for you right there.
Yeah. That's a funny Monday morning start. I mean, we get a little paint in the face.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
What I like, Smiley, is she's willing to paint.
Shit, if she's good at it, that's even better. Right?
Yeah. She's good at picking colors and shit like that. Way better than me. I have no eye for interior decorating at all.
I'm good at white walls and LEDs. Yeah.
Plywood floors and shit.
Yeah, I was happy to see the fucking propane tag on the door this morning. See, the propane guy was here finally. You remember, right? I put that order in on 420 and the fuckers didn't show up till this morning. So it's been a long few days. So I was bright-eyed and bushy-tailed to see the fucking propane guy this morning. It was a good Monday. It was a good start to the Monday.
You been without heat then, or?
Oh no, we got heat. I heat with the lights and wood, but hot water. Ugh, no hot water for the last few days. That's
That'll wake you up.
Right. Settle you down.
that's not good. Yeah,
Nice. Well,
but all good now.
right on. Yeah, I wanted to pop on. Right, everybody. I thought I saw Johnny here, but he's vacated the building already.
Yeah, the nerves.
He came in and disappeared just as quickly as he came, which may be a good thing. I don't know.
The nurse showed up.
His head was still attached, so okay, we're good.
The nurse was showing up to check his oil.
Oh well, shit! It wouldn't be here. He's He's in the middle of an oil change, which that's always good. Of course, fucking A, dude. Now oil changes are, woohoo, dude.
I pictured the Blink 182 album cover on Enema of the State, where it's like this hot nurse with long blue gloves on. She's like snapping them on. Hello, Johnny. You ready for your oil to be checked?
Like it.
Funny.
Fantasies. Indeed.
That's it. Not any further than that, you know. Just saying. What do you got going on in the bong there, Bingus?
I'm putting in some, what is this?
Bingus and the bongus.
Things- Oh, it's pheno number 5 of the Bazingus. It really is. It's very good. It's different.
Bingus and the bongus.
Bazingus. Bazingus in the Bongus.
That's pretty good. That's catchy.
It's this pheno leans a little more towards the cheese. I'm liking it. I just harvested a double white cheese this morning, and my God, that's the heaviest plant I've ever harvested in my garden.
Really
I had to bring the crane in.
nice.
I was like, fuck yeah, put it up there. So yeah, I'm happy. Dude, I love growing cannabis.
It is fun. Challenging, but fun.
There he is.
Always full of surprises. Look, he's got the Uncle Jim's too. Oh yeah.
It's nice.
I got that same shirt too.
Yeah, I like this shirt, man. It's cool.
It is badass.
When I wear my glasses, for some reason, people say I look like them a lot.
I could see it, like a nephew or some shit.
Yeah.
That is my uncle. Fucker.
Yeah, exactly. I'm famous.
So we were talking about photo
Getting
periods
smashed.
last night, right? And I slept on that, and my light woke me up this morning. And I thought, I'm definitely turning it back at least an hour so I could sleep in longer. And I justified it with the conversation we had last night about shorter bed times, right?
I like the way you think, Bingus.
Sleep in, why not?
So you'll have an experiment then. So you went down to 11 hours. Is that what you did?
Let's see, no, I'm
10.
oh, man.
It's down to 9.
No, it'll be I'll double check and get back. I can't fucking think right now. It's in
Yeah.
bed. So what's normal veg time? 8:16? Something like that?
18.6.
18.
We have multiple Gus's growing on here or what?
No.
I'm confused.
It's a Gus.
Well,
Either
iPhone and bald head. Is that legal? That's eagle.
No, that's a mushroom.
That's a blanket and a Johnny.
Okay. All right.
Am I don't see myself.
Hey, Johnny.
Fucking A, man. I couldn't tell them apart there for a second.
Is mine's
It's
dark? or
got it,
something?
like,
What's
yeah.
going on? Maybe I got this thing backwards.
Hey, man.
The forward view's not working. I don't have a camera on it. That's really weird.
I can make
How
the
you feeling,
outline.
Johnny?
of you.
We hear you though, brother. How you feeling?
Cheers.
Oh, I just got moved out of ICU today. Some of the swelling seems like it's gone down. Whoop whoop. Yeah, that's good. And the other thing is they just hooked me up with some new medications, so I'll be feeling it pretty soon. Got it IVN in.
Is that a good thing?
Well, yeah, it keeps me from feeling like my head's gonna pop off, so that's a real good thing.
Sweet, dude.
What happened?
Yeah, I
dude?
have. Well, when I went into the operation, everything went smooth. they sent me home a day and a half after the operation, and I got home and everything was so at home. And then I slept for a day kind of, and then I think the next night it was early in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, I started choking on my spit, and it really was, it just scared the hell out of me, because I couldn't swallow anything. So I get up and I let Pi know what was going on so I could try to, put our minds together to figure out what to do. We couldn't kind of come up with any kind of a situation or scenario to help out. So I said, well, I'm just going to go lay down until the doctor's office opens up at 8. So I laid down for about 5 hours. Called the doctor's office at 8 o'clock. They said they really couldn't help me out. I'd have to go back to the hospital. And so at that point, a little bit later, I hung out a little longer, and I said, I just can't do this anymore. It's starting to affect my breathing. And if your windpipe goes down, there's not much you can do for breathing, So I called the ambulance, and they hooked me up for an hour drive out to the hospital, and here I is. And so anyways, what happened was I got fluids at the work site where the plate was attached to my spinal column, and or to my vertebrae anyway. And it was a good amount of fluid inside your throat. Is kind of like a conduit. You only got so much room for each little thing to go down in there, and then you got the muscles surrounding it, tendons, shit like that. So whenever you got any kind of swelling in that area, there's nowhere else for it to go but forward into your esophagus. So it basically just closed my esophagus to my stomach down. So there was nothing going down into it at all. And it was pretty imperative. I had to get to the emergency again to get this taken care of. Did that. They've given me so many drugs here, and I got tracks on my arm now. I feel like some of the people that live in my neighborhood.
Good job. Always making jokes, bro.
I got tracks, man.
On the wrong side.
And I think the person coming in and stick another needle just showed up too.
That's some scary shit though, dude. Like closing down your windpipe and stuff. That's
Oh yeah, it scared me.
That's a horrible feeling when you can't breathe. Yeah, like that's a.
Yeah. So I couldn't figure. I mean, he had no clue what to do. I had no clue what to do. So I said, it's time for me to call authorities. And get somebody out to give me a hand, because I didn't know what was going on. Nothing was working right. So it's good now, though. I'm doing much better. I'm out of ICU now today, so I'm into a different ward. And
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome news.
Nothing but getting better from here,
Yeah.
And it's going to take a lot of rest.
Stay out of there.
Yeah, it's going to take a little rest to do this. But being as how I at the house helped me out, I don't have to worry about my dog, worry about my plants. So everything's good. Yeah.
Good stuff.
So, yeah, I wanted to come on and let everybody know what's going on, because I know there's been a lot of questions out there.
It's good to hear from you. Like, man, that's fucking, I know we're all thinking about you. I'm sorry. I'm like,
okay, you got my big toe. That's where you're going to draw the blood from.
Oh, she's not good blood.
Oh, okay. I was trying it already. We got vampires in this hospital. I'm just wanting you to know. You hear her? She said, I've seen them.
Dude, I heard
Yeah,
the fucking thing of my life tonight. I was on the phone with Johnny when the nurse walked in. And all of a
oh,
sudden I hear Johnny say, "Oh, that shot right in your face." That was like the guys are in front of Bellagio.
Right, gentlemen.
It took
yeah,
everything I had not to start cracking up when he had me on speakerphone.
the waterworks were going. It was funny. She had released one of the IVs and it just shot, man. Went all over the bed, all over her face, you know.
Right when you said shot, somehow this joint like a soap bar just slipped out, like just went pew. Like, dude, that
Really?
was so it just shot out of my fingers.
I'm telling you, I got kinetic energy. Oh,
So how you feeling, Johnny?
Sound better,
I haven't
Johnny.
heard from you in a while.
Yeah, I know. It's been a long night, man. It's been a really long night. I didn't end up getting to sleep. I can say that.
yeah, they were just taking my temperature. I couldn't say anything for a second. And my blood pressure is perfect all the time until I come in here with all the stress and pain. And now I got high blood pressure.
Stick around, you'll be in there for heart surgery next.
No, I'm gonna leave before that happens. All right, it's not acting right. Okay, I don't like that second part.
Well, how's the food? Have you been eating yet or drinking anything yet?
Well, I plowed through 3 bowls of soup the first day and day and a half, and which was really good. What's that?
I don't believe that one.
See, get the hand press on and do it with a timer. We'll do it right.
Unfortunately, I don't even know where this is goes.
You see that? You got to learn some old school pets here.
And I don't have my own study.
Even I have one of those at home. I'm being a butthead, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just trying
She
to
better
keep
be
things
taking
light.
care of our boy Johnny. She better be taking care of our boy Johnny, damn it.
That's right.
Cheers. Thank you for looking after our friend Johnny.
They can't hear you. I got my earbud in, you know.
He's been laying in that bed a few days. I'm sure he could use a sponge bath about now.
There you go.
I don't believe.
Johnny, no more than
I think this this unit right here is against me.
I don't know. Could you wash it again? It still feels dirty.
Right?
It'll tell you when it's done being washed.
They really don't have a problem doing that.
It's just a false reading. Yeah.
Just turn the lights on when you video, would you?
The insurance covers it.
Yeah, I guess I could turn the light on, but you wouldn't want to see this gnarl on my top of my head, man. It hasn't been combed for like, you know.
Oh, she's looking at the top of your head now.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I need to go to the hospital, it sounds like.
I know, right?
It's what all the TV shows show. Like if you watch Grey's Anatomy, you'd think all the fucking doctors are banging in the storage rooms all left and right. But the last time I was there, dude, I was trying to open all of them, and I never caught anybody in there.
Yeah, that was a little out there. I don't think that's a common practice. Then again, we don't know, right?
Well, ask the nurse to take you for a walk and see what happens. That's all you want to see, the janitor's closet.
Yeah.
You're still kicking, buddy.
Yeah, it's good to be still pushing the earth around, you know. Definitely.
You sound pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Today my voice has started coming back. It was pretty harsh the last few days. It came out like I don't know, like an MG muffler. Just, it didn't sound good at all.
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah.
Two stroke instead of a 4-stroke.
It was more like a 1.5 stroke, you know? Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So anyway, so how's everybody doing?
Good.
Better after hearing from you, my friend.
Yeah, it with everything that was going on, it was really hard for me to keep up the contact. I mean, it was just when I was down in ICU, man, I had a barrage of people around me at all times. Man, it was like swatting flies, you know? It was just, yeah, it was just a lot of people, and I totally appreciate all the help I've been getting here at the hospital. So,
Yeah, we appreciate you too.
and it's good to be appreciated, you know? It really is. I've been feeling all the good vibes, prayers everybody's been sending out. That's awesome. Looking forward to getting back to my place, back to the land of the living, you know, outside of the hospital.
I know you were already planning yesterday to freaking on harassing fire department chiefs and shit.
Oh, you know it, man. Did you guys
Fucking
know the day that they came and got me from the hospital, or when I went on my emergency visit to the hospital when I had a diverticulitis episode, that very day, the fire department came in, tested our water supply by shutting it off and turning it on real fast, and blew our water main. So while I was in the hospital, everybody at the park was out of water.
Oh,
The silver lining. That's the silver lining, Johnny.
That was actually better for me.
Yeah,
I didn't have to deal with it. So yeah.
silver lining.
Yeah.
Now you go home to better bath water.
yes.
Yeah.
To better bath water.
Take a long rest.
Tomorrow I'm gonna try to take a shower.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun, exciting. Not being able to see what I'm doing. Everything's kind of like I feel like a robot with a narrow vision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because my head's got to be straight. You know, I've got this brace on, holds my head straight up and straight forward. I can't look around any corners anymore. I can look off to my side, so that's about it. Looking down, looking up, that don't happen anymore right now. Not until the screws are set in bone. You know, they got to fuse. It's going to take. The doctor said it takes approximately 6 weeks for the bone to actually fuse to the titanium screws. So that's important to get that functionality to work. Like I was telling Mike Bund earlier, I think that was him I was talking to, I'm not sure. But I said, I don't think they use Loctite in those things. Gotta let it set and heal, you know.
Man.
So, anyways, everything's good at my house. Got Ty in there taking care of stuff. Appreciate that guy. Feeding my dog. He's even playing with my dog, so he's happy. He was telling me there's a couple of days where he was really kind of messed up looking out the gate, sitting there waiting for me to come home.
Blaine Cat, how you doing, brother?
Oh, pretty good. Just over here rolling one.
I don't know. Good. SoCal didn't break his foot, but Johnny messed his fucking neck up.
Well,
Right.
I didn't mess it up. It was on purpose,
It was
you
on
know, to get the operation to fix what I'd done earlier.
Well, it wasn't on. That was okay. Good. Yeah, don't do things like. You know what's weird is I've had 3 of those neck surgeries, and they never did a plate on any of my vertebrae.
Really?
No, not one. Even the first one, they took a bone out of my hip and put it in there. And the second one, they did I think I told you they did the thing where they put it in there, and there's 2 basic things that you did a screw, and it made the hooks go into the upper and lower vertebrae.
Oh, that's right.
And but I have seen those mechanical devices that you've now incorporated into your body.
Yeah.
They can be difficult.
Yeah. It looks very cyborgish, you know.
So be careful.
Yeah. I went in for the stage 2. I think I came out with a stage 4 or 5 neck operation.
Is that the way it's
Because,
supposed to go?
well, he said that it was pretty bad in there. He was going to try to do the least amount he could, you know. And he says, just by the way everything was when he got in there, you know, I haven't talked to him since the operation, but I know he told me that whatever needs to happen at that moment will happen. You know, they'll make it work. So
They're in there, so yeah, they got to do something. There must
yeah,
be a ton of different techniques depending on the situation that they're dealing with. I know there's all protocols with the American Medical Association, especially for neurosurgery, which is what you went through, which is the most risky and difficult type of surgery to be doing. You're fucking around with the spinal cord, basically.
yeah, your conduit.
That's kind of the lifeline to everything.
So I had a neighbor in ICU that had 4 vertebrae replaced,
Wow.
and upper cushions and lower cushions below it too. And she looked like she was in really good condition. Like it was a lot easier for her to heal because there wasn't going to be any kind of a set time for her to need to be stable. You know what I'm saying? Without moving herself.
I have been told by every one of my doctors that did the neck surgery is that I heal quickly, which I'm like, cool. You know what I mean? Which means the bone heals and grows quickly. And he goes, that's also why you had the bone spur almost crushing your spinal cord, is because your bones grow so quickly. And
that's interesting.
at the time I was taking a lot of L-arginine, which is a amino acid, because I was doing a lot of training. And later in life, I did some research, and it basically, if you take too much of it, it will accelerate joint growth, which basically I was taking the pills that was building the spike every time a little bit deeper into my spinal cord that made me have the fucking surgery. So we do shit to ourselves and we don't even know we're doing it. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah.
we're always in the act of having fun when we're doing that stuff too.
Yeah. It's like, and another thing is sometimes you just, when you're doing something heavy and hard, you just want to get it done. You don't want to fucking stop for a break, you know? So you just kind of go at it. I did that today with the soil, and I freaking threw in the whole bag of biochar. I fucking thought it was a bag of soil because I was just moving, and I fucking threw in the whole bag of biochar, but it's not too bad off, but we'll see. I got 2 little testers set aside that I knew I wasn't going to keep around. So we'll see how they turn out in a few days, you know, if it's too hot or whatever.
We'll probably deplete everything in there if it's not
It's charged.
Oh, it's charged. Good. Yeah. It should be good.
It's actually really good stuff from Organics Live. I found somewhere here. It's in Madison Heights. It's like, I don't know, 45 minutes for me or something like that. But they have it at this store. I forgot the name of the store. Really hard to find though.
Sometimes mistakes are just God's way of pointing us in the right direction. It might turn out better.
Happy accidents.
Yeah, that's way better way to say it. Yeah.
Bob Ross.
Happy accidents.
Yeah.
That's what he'd say in his paintings. He'd be painting and he'd be like, "Oh, we get, well, you know, that's not a mistake there. That's just a little happy accident for later."
I love it.
That is definitely one good way to look at it like that.
I like that. Very good.
Cheers to that. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Let all mistakes be happy accidents from here on forth. There are no mistakes. There's only the experiences of your choices, right?
Yeah. I'm going to join you with some shout out. I got to shout them out because it's really good, guys. It is. This sparkling lime from somebody we all know. I don't know if I can shout them out. I don't know if I can, but because I don't. I can.
Oh yeah.
Big jars, man. Big jars. Growing the good stuff, dude. This stuff is awesome. I hope you guys can see. Hold on. This sparkling lime literally has. Okay, first off, when you look at it, it's like light. It's like a white strain almost. Like it's super light. You break it open. You don't even have to break it open. When you get close to it, it kind of smells like a mojito. Like that.
Oh, yeah. Minty.
You know, kind of minty, but I think it's the lime rind. But it's you can smell like a sparkling lime smell. It's really good.
Mojito.
Yeah, if you got the right bartender on mojito, it can be a good drink.
I almost smelt some lime there, buddy. That's very good. And you should start making videos on
Smell-o-vision.
Right? Writing magazines.
You
Yeah.
drew me into that. Like I was almost smelling it. I was like,
Are you being sarcastic or are you being serious?
I'm actually being serious. I was like,
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's basically what I got. And a little bit of a peppery, that sparkling comes from this peppery taste. It's really good.
Oh, Hassan pepper.
So I think it's Sin City but yeah, shout out Big Jars, dude. He fucking killed it. And I also got to try this lovely worked Pheno 2 from him. And that's really good stuff too. It's got a like stinky foot smell right when you get to the jar.
dude, that's what I'm saying. I mean, start sending your stuff to Gus Grows for the smell, the aroma description that you're going to put on the pack of seeds that you.
For real, man. Gus's smell-o-vision. We need it, man.
You guys, you could literally put a little like card, take your stem or your bud and make a little bud print on there when it's dry and then wrap it, and I could smell the card. Keep it,
Gus
Like-
Grows aroma therapy.
Like a homemade scratch and sniff DIY.
Yeah.
I love the direction of this.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
There's your $1 million business right there, Gus.
Oh, shit. Gus's scratching. Yeah.
Scratch and sniff.
Sorry, kitty. I'm sorry. Girl.
Cannabis cards. like baseball cards and shit with the fucking smell like grain and shit.
I want to buy next year.
Raspberry smells like raspberry.
See where the cannabis cards are rating this year. Get a Beckett, cannabis Beckett.
Wait a minute, guys. I seen that. I seen one.
It's already.
I synced it.
House cards or something like that.
Maybe
Cannabis cards. Extremely. They're like more storage
Yeah, I got a couple of
Cool,
packs
though.
of those cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
Cool. I love ideas like that. It's so sweet.
Creative.
Yeah.
Had a really nice description and stuff for each one.
It's the power of
Yeah.
the sesh, man. We all get stoned and ideas just flow. That's the way it goes.
Absolutely.
I think my ID is sleep.
That's why I kind of like the upper, kind of more creative highs, not so much the, the couch lock ones that just put me down. I do have a few of those that I keep ready for when I need them. But I smoke so much weed during the day. I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm pretty much done.
Do me a favor. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna step out.
Johnny, what do you need, buddy? Want me to get you something?
No, I'm stepping out just a second.
Talk to his nurse. He's asking for a favor.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well, make
Be
sure
right
you
back.
light on, goddamn. What the fuck's going on?
that sponge bath with a happy ending after all.
Oh dang. I hope he's getting some more soup. That shit, I want some soup now.
What a happy ending.
My girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend calls me a fucking old man. Called me an old dude. Yeah. Because I love soup, dude. I could eat soup all day. Oh fucking
Soup. Soup's delicious.
I was just thinking soup Nazi. No soup for you.
I asked what did he say? He's like, I said it right. He's like, I don't know how he says it, dude. It's just funny as fuck. I only seen that episode once, but I know what you're talking about.
It is funny as fuck that there'd be a place where like everybody's lined up with their money ready to go and shit, so they don't get kicked out of line.
Yeah,
Awesome.
exact change. What's up, blind cat? Got
What
a nice
up?
big old fatty in there.
Hey, finally
yeah.
rolled, huh? Nice. Look at that.
Eagle, have you had any luck with the campground place yet? Have you heard back?
Yeah, they're setting up already. They are setting up already. They were blowing out the lot yesterday all day, so I'm sure they're getting ready. They're getting ready. Campfires yesterday, but I can't blame them on that. Yesterday night was beautiful. So
Yeah, it was really nice out yesterday. Shit, I found a morel this morning.
Hell yeah.
good fun.
Which
You already brought it?
It's just a small little guy. It's like the coldest, the first flush from this year probably, I would imagine.
Do you have to cook those or?
I don't eat them.
Oh, okay.
Well, not these ones because they're from a residential area that has shit ton of glyphosate and Roundup all around the place. So I'm not even going to mess with it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd love to though, because they're fucking amazing. I love morels, man.
Where'd my fire go? Fire.
That first good spring rain threw them out. Is that what it was?
Yeah, yep. It was like warm. It was warm yesterday and like had this fog, and that brought this rain on for hours. And then it was still kind of warm, getting cold in the morning, and that's when they kind of popped up. We checked last night while it was dark. I just had this feeling. I knew it because it's been raining. I'm like, I hear some thunder. I'm like, let's go check. And I seen earthworms that were out that were like this big. And it was weird. They didn't jump in the ground when I had my iPhone light on. It was really odd. I don't know if it was because it was raining so much, but when I stepped by them too, they didn't jump right in the ground. I don't know if you ever went hunting for worms at night, but usually when you get close to them or you see them, that's when they're slithering in the ground, But they come out when it's like rainy at night, and
They can get pretty big.
So Gus, how much does temperature affect the mushrooms? Because
Which one?
I got King Stropharia. I was gonna try to inoculate in the like veggie garden, and I'm just wondering, is it like frost and shit? Is that gonna fuck with them or like?
I'm not a
I mean,
I'm not fond of it. I never got them to fruit, dude. And I think they might need a frost because of, like, I was like, man, how come they're not fruiting? They might need to overwinter and then come back the next season. Maybe I didn't get a chance to see that with the King Stropharia, with the our favorite soil mushrooms. Those basically they don't need a frost. They're just they need some roots, some exudates to tell them that they're okay to be there. So I feel like a decent cover crop. I'm trying to think if there's any to be weary of. I use a 12 seed blend, and it's fine. But with the Stropharia, man, that stuff really colonizes fast, and I think it would be great for CO2 bags. You could literally take. It's kind of funny. You don't really need to be too serious with it, but you could take a boiling pot of water, like a soup pot, and you could like boil that and pour it into a bag of hay, and that could be your little basic pasteurization. And you could take some of that Stropharia, put it in that bag, and that could be a CO2 bag. It will colonize it pretty fast, actually.
And then isn't it also a wood loving mushroom?
Yes, but it'll dude, it loves cardboard, hay, any kind of
carbon.
I think that carbon. So yeah.
Right. Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So like rice holes, Big Jar was telling me the other day, he has a whole bunch of rice holes. He's like, if you need some, I got some. He has a bunch of rice holes, and I was like, dude, I was thinking about it, like using oyster mushrooms or like Stropharia, like good colonizers. You could make your own little CO2 bags for the low. I mean, like for super cheap. And you could make a lot of them. Really, you don't really start off with a whole lot. With mushrooms, it's kind of funny. Like the more the merry with everything. But you really don't need that much. Like, let's say you got a bag this big. You really only need a grain to go in there, and it'll take a while. But if you have more points of inoculation, and you put one here and over here, you might see it grow faster. You see what I mean? But yeah.
Yeah, between 1 and 3 cc's usually, or milliliters.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a general, but you got to be careful because you don't want to over saturate your medium,
Yeah,
certain mediums are already really saturated. So like certain rices and shit.
Yeah. And especially if you have this stuff in the light, guys, like that's something. If it's just a little oversaturated in the light, you'll see algae bloom happen. But the mycelium will eat that over time. It just takes a long time. So that's just like basically a spent CO2 bag. You can just use it as a CO2 bag until it's fully dried out, which will be a longer time because that algae kind of just slows it down. It might even help. You know what I mean? I don't know about algae if it gives off CO2 or anything like that. So maybe oxygen. But
my only thought with the rice holes would be that, like, because I've seen even with I think it was white rice or something, but people adding like a cup of coffee or some sort of nutrition. That's why they like to use like the brown rice or whatever, because it has more nutrition. But that would be my concern with the rice holes, is because it's mostly just silica. And does it have enough nutrition? Has your buddy tried that already, or?
It does. It's basically like the cardboard. You know what I mean? I wonder if it's gonna show. Can you guys see my pots? No, you can't. Can you turn the background off while I'm here? Or no?
settings.
Yeah, you can go to the
Your
where it says more. Like tap your screen on your phone, and it'll pop up in the corner where it says more, and then you can just hit the background and turn it off.
oh,
So like with the rice holes base, dude, it's so funny. Look at there's like a tiny one right on the stock of this plant. Bro, I've ripped them out. I can't zoom in. Wait, hold on.
like I'm waiting to see a fairy fly out of there. It's
Fucking gnome and shit.
Oh, some gnats.
Fucking underwear gnomes and shit.
This one, bam. Oh wait, it gets better. I didn't even see that one.
it's like an episode of J.R.R. Tolkien or something.
You guys want me to pick one?
I don't know, man. They're so beautiful. I don't want to.
I know. Hey, look it, man. I've been chopping and dropping because I have so much. I literally chop and drop because I have too many, and I like seeing the chitin and other things being used, and like I see when I do that. Okay, it can go south, but most of the time, what happens is the veins of these stems get really thick, like like when you're using a lot of crab and lobster. So I don't know. I noticed that. That's pretty cool. I put them. Hey, I have a quick question. Do you fuck your plants up bad if you're in veg and you go from 18.6 to 24?
No, I just did it. Not that like a week ago, and they're doing just fine.
Right, that's what I thought because it's still
I did it because I kind of overwatered a touch, and I thought I wanted them to grow a little faster as well, so I would just fucking turn it on 24 instead of 18.
Yep, same here.
I
Wasn't
like
too much.
24 hours.
What'd you say, Johnny?
I said I kind of like the 24-hour. It works good.
Yeah, I do too. You can like chime in at any time and just go right in there,
Not this time.
That's
So
about it, though. It's more of a convenience. I don't think it speeds up the plants any. I think you're kind of actually robbing them of some. I've been running it for years, man, but it's only for a convenience thing. I
Right.
definitely notice when I back, the plants are happier,
Okay.
especially under LED. Plants under 24 hours of LED light. It's at some point, some strains will walk out on you.
Oh shit! I did not know that.
Yeah, they need sleep.
Yeah, I know that. Well, they go to sleep on their own, but still, when you're booming the light on them, it makes you like you're just giving them light, and they're not doing nothing with it. So it's like getting sunburned, like you're falling asleep in the sun. That's not good. I guess I know, but it's like I've always done 24 for the most part.
yeah,
I
I did that with my dude to keep him from doing anything, and it backed him down.
Always done it for my greedy purposes and my greedy purposes only. It wasn't for the plant.
Yeah, I do it for my personal, I guess.
Right. I do it for lazy purposes. I switched it.
Yep.
I overwatered one day, and then the next I didn't want to go behind the tent and fucking put the timer back in. So laziness is why it stayed on there. Because I usually have it on 18.
Sorry. I think it'd be cool to see a time lapse of the floor there that Gus has. You know what I mean? That'd be so cool. Like put a little gnome in there and have everything.
Oh yeah, that'd be really cool, man. They even have like these little Kiss rock and roll gnomes that are little
Dude,
sweet.
that would be having Kiss in your garden. That'd be fun.
You had some of the Kiss Alive action figures, Gus?
Have some action figures?
I'm action.
No, I don't.
You had the Kiss Alive action figure?
No, I don't.
I thought that's what you were saying.
Oh, I said it would be cool
if I had like a little Kiss gnome action figure to put next to the mushroom as I did a time lapse, you know.
I got a bunch of like gnomes and toads and fucking turtles and all sorts of shit all around my house. Little mushrooms. That's like a theme in my house right now.
That's cool. I got this big stone morel statue kind of thing that's in my 30 gallon. And my idea was that when the roots grow around it and wrap around it, when I tap on it, like, and play the drums, it gives it helps the roots and everybody get their nutrients and jam out a little bit. Kind of freak them out too, because they don't know what the fuck's going on. So maybe it'll stress out the plant and give it some more trichomes. And I did see a little more trichomes since I've been doing it, because it has been getting tighter. You know what I mean? Because the roots have been hugging it tighter. So I'm like, sweet. It is maybe it is working.
That's just fun. That's just fun either way, dude.
I'm fucking around that. You know?
Yeah, even if it, that's just fun. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You can affect your garden. Just walking in and being nice and not being pissed off and complimenting them and come on, baby, you know, that kind of stuff. I'm doing it constantly. See, I think that's also like if you send out clones to like several different people all over the world, they're going to all grow to the personality that's growing them. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So Smiley, do you play?
Well, they don't
music
get enough
in your-
attention like the ones you gave me. I didn't give it enough love, and and it dried up on me because I was being lazy.
When it does that, he's doing this to you. Is what he's.
No. I'm like, I have a great thought and I don't want to lose it. And I'm sorry I always talk so much. So I'm trying to hold on to the thought.
Get it out. Dude.
Oh, okay. So you know how, leaves, they like take in fucking each other's gases, and if in like different, in like foliar feeds, you know, they really take it in through the leaves a lot, right? Through like that veg time. I mean, I'm sure they do in flower too. But what if the gases from your hormone, because I forgot what they're called, man. I learned it when I was a kid. Pheromones, probably.
Pheromones,
Yeah, we naturally smell them without smelling them. So I wonder if these plants like actually pick up your pheromones and like it actually goes into their fucking stomatas, dude. And then what if like okay, because it made me think earlier. That happened, but earlier, man, I was thinking I had this Pluto Auto, and it literally that and this, what the fuck was it? They had, but I was like, my grandma taught me. She's like, you know, just put some cinnamon bark in the stove and boil it for a scent, you know. Well, I was doing that a lot, and I had the door open and the fan kind of getting the cross breeze from the hallway going into the room at the time. And that bud did have a really kind of cinnamony flavor, man. And I'm like wondering if these gases or whatever are actually getting picked up through the leaves.
Doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
You know,
everything's connected, man. That's what I'm discovering. Everything. It's all energy vibrating at different frequencies. So if you can basically enhance the energy that you're interacting with, guess what? It takes on your energy, whatever that may be. And I'm big about talking to my plants, playing music, or just being cool around them, you know, being with them. All right.
Yeah. I like listening to progressive death metal with mine.
That's what I mean. You have a little bucket there, right? But dude, I was like, fuck, that's a whole new world. It's just like another universe. You know, it was beautiful. I was just like, wow. And that's what I started thinking. Now, time lapse that, and God, you could overlay like a scene from some fairy tale. You know what I mean? And,
oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It would just be like, wow, that'd be cool as fuck. If you want to get creative like that, which I always try to do, it's kind of crazy. I enjoy that kind of stuff, especially with videos and natural phenomena. I need a better fucking camera. I got this little Luminex that I've had for 5 years, and it's really on its last legs. So I think a better camera, learning more about photography might be a good idea too.
They have some pretty cool.
The,
You already know.
The Nikon P500, P900, or if they have anything
Oh,
above
yeah.
that,
Oh
those
yeah.
things are badass. I've taken pictures of the moon, gotten right up inside the crater, saw a Martian waving at me. Yeah.
Dude.
And
Yeah.
well,
That's
I've gotten pictures of other planets that just blows me away that a camera can actually pull that in. You know,
I've been doing a lot of research about the planets, and I've always wondered why our planets tilt. It's been a question mark in my head all the time, because every one of the planets in our solar system tilts. And I'm studying this guy, Matthew LaCroix, and he's done a lot of investigating on why that is happening. And his conclusion, based on some research done by NASA in the 80s, which they covered up, is that we're part of a binary star system, and the other sun that we're a part of is a dwarf or a brown star or a dead star that
wormwood
comes through every 13,000 years and causes huge catastrophes on Earth. And we're getting towards that time, he was saying. I'm kind of repeating his research, but he goes, humans are, since we're going into a higher energy, a higher density, into a fourth density environment, we're smart enough to know how to stabilize the Earth. And that's why there's all these people down in Antarctica right now, and who the fuck knows what they're doing, but it looks like we might survive this one. And that's also where, you know, you go in all the archaeology around the world, and the timelines don't fucking match, dude. I mean, it seems like there's been about 5 different ages or periods of humanity that go over more than likely billions of years, not a few thousand.
If they had it right, we wouldn't have a leap year every 4 years.
Well, you guys know that they are going out to investigate Uranus.
I am watching out for that. Trust me. I got my eye out for that, Johnny.
I know I'm spelling, I'm saying that wrong. It's actually
Watch out for that where you're at, Johnny. They might be
Right.
investigating your anus. Hey now, brother.
That was well delivered, Johnny. That's
I
awesome.
got a little kiss for him.
the way you
You're right on that,
thing
Rocket.
is- All right, shut up, damn it. The way you pronounce that thing is actually Uranus is how you're actually supposed to
You're
spell
in
it.
that galaxy.
I thought you were in
Anyways.
the hospital, not jail.
Let them tell you that as much as you want, bro.
Right on. Well, anyways,
I'm just
what I
teasing.
just found out about this planet was it's actually considered, when they talk about it in the Bible, as done in heaven as done on earth as in heaven. And when you look up heaven in that, the description of it is Uranus. So right now, everybody
It depends. I think it's funny because that's all.
so they can experience what's going on out there as far as they think it's a god planet.
You know what gets me every time is like it's all a human perspective. Like we're looking at it, we see a tilt, but how's God looking at us? He's like, oh, that's a perfect fucking plan. What if we're actually like we're standing up like straight while they're on an axis, but really like, whoever made this shit is actually looking at it straight, and you know what I mean? Like this is all a human perspective. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, there's a lot of finely tuned details to that too, and there's actually purpose that they've found, and where not necessarily purpose, but the tilt of the planet is very precisely done in such a way to enable us to have seasons around the moon. The way the moon rotates around keeps the tilt in such a whatever way too. You know what I mean? So there's like,
Yeah.
there's theories that that everything's such finely tuned in such a way that would bring about a creature such as us, right? As humans, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of the, what do they call it? The anthropic theory or whatever, is like, well, why the fuck would the universe just make itself to make life on our planet, to make us to realize that we have a fucking universe? Like, you know what I mean? Like some of that shit don't make sense either. Like,
Yeah. The earth, it spins its shapes, it spits us out, it knows your name. It's from a song. It's good.
I was pretty intrigued by his research. It made a lot of sense.
I love how but I love it. I just, it's like, so it's an art form in itself, being an explorer into the unknown. You know what I mean? Because we all have different perspectives and also different experiences. You know what I mean? It's so cool to listen to all the different things and try to put it together yourself. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
especially since we're not really being told the truth about so many things as humans. And this was a big question in my mind. I mean, I've always wondered about that, and this made a whole lot of sense. And then I'm just dinging the surface of his research, but there's a lot of evidence that he points to that has been covered up by NASA. And see, back in the 80s, I was around. I remember some of the discoveries that you no longer hear about, like they discovered a planet X, right? Well, according to the research now, that whole binary system has like 8 or 9 planets that go around it and has life. And I mean, it's a different form of life because the sun is so dimmed. And some of the creatures that you uncover on the earth have these huge eye sockets and elongated skulls, and they're supposedly from some other planet, and it kind of, you start adding all this shit together and you start going, there's something here, I mean, we're scratching onto something that has some value that we need to fucking know about. But I think we're just starting to uncover all the bullshit. Like, look at the politics and the crap that's being exposed now. I mean, all the lies and stuff that we've been told, it's all coming to light. And I hope I live long enough to see more.
Don't fall for the politics.
I believe
y'all.
it's the people.
Seymour Uranus.
I believe it's the people from Planet X probing Uranus.
I wonder what that was. Like, I wasn't anything, but it was a bit of a tickle. Tickle in the taint.
Feels good, oh boy.
The snozberry soil.
Good effort.
The other day.
The grundle.
Yeah.
No, but really though, what if how we count in seconds and we got these light years, right? What if something from, okay, what if you're on Mars, right? And you're coming to Earth. What if it takes a different velocity? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if you literally, like, time is like so far from, like they say space is time, right? It's like distance and time or something, right? I'm not fucking.
It's about the rotation around time in our Earth is about the rotation around the sun.
Okay.
Now, it's said the other star, the rotation around that star, because it's such a different configuration, is instead of 360 days, it's 3,600 of our days for the planet to go completely around the star. So they live, I mean, a year for them is 3,600 of our years. Hello.
That's so that when it comes to travel, that's why I think we see UFOs like appear and disappear, you know, and we see them move and triangulate so fast because I feel like they like it goes with that kind of, you know what I mean?
Well, and that would make sense. Okay, so Mars obviously has a different rotation around the sun, right? Every planet must have a different time. Time again is of a lower density, so that it can actually occur. So things can slow down till we can see all the minute detail of what the experience is before us. It's on a line, a timeline. Whereas as you get into the higher densities where there's no body, let's say, time is fluid. I mean,
What do you mean by higher density?
Dimension, a higher dimension, I guess would be another way. Density would be more accurate explanation of it because it's a graduating energy, like in a just an electromagnetic form, right?
Yeah, say electromagnetic gases that have like, you can like see sparkles going through them and stuff because they have energy.
So if you study the Vedas, some of the ancient scripts, they talk about the vortexes in the body and the energies that come forth out of those vortexes. It talks a lot more about the human as body as an instrument for the soul to experience. And we're in a third dimension or third density of choice and self-awareness. And that's why there's such a huge polarity, because we get to choose, at least according to the studies that I read, like the Vedas. And just there's a ton of information. If you go dive in and look for it, you'll find
3D's free will.
But it's the only reason I go down these rabbit holes is because something's wrong. Something's not. I know I'm being lied to. I know it, right?
Yep.
I know what they're doing. They're lying. They're trying to control us. So I want to find the truth of it. I've been on that journey now for about 15 years, and it just gets deeper and deeper and deeper. And this guy, Matt, look, that's how you spell his name, LaCroix, but it's with an X. Very intelligent and has a lot of factual things to back up his theories. And I'm just like, well, fuck. Oh, yeah, right. You know, and then he goes, okay, well, this, and this. And he points to this research that's no longer available. But, you know, if you go to an encyclopedia from, I think it was 1981, all right, which he has, it's in there, right?
Yeah.
But you can't
Well,
find
it's
it.
easy to print off a book, though.
But he has the book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like the information came out. I remember it coming out, but you can't find it anymore on the internet.
Yeah, I can get. I allegedly could get fucking. Somebody said I could get the COVID vaccine papers. You know, that were legit, that no one got in trouble with yet, or something. So, you know, anything could be printed off and be made a real thing, right? I mean,
Well, but if you get into books and buying encyclopedias, he would be disproven very quickly if he was lying about it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, he's got proven.
they didn't have it. I don't know, right?
What?
Oh yeah, you're saying he got it from the library encyclopedia pages.
Yeah, you
Like
can go on
yes, I know what you're talking about.
and buy old books and stuff that.
He had it in book form, but they didn't have it on the computers. Is that what you said? I don't know. That's why that's what I heard, dude. I thought you said they didn't have it on the computer, but they have it on the book form.
It's you can get the information that he has. This particular 1981 NASA probe. They launched 2 probes. I remember it. That's the other thing. And but you can't find the information on the internet anymore. You have to go to the encyclopedia of like 1981. And there it is. There's the information.
Well, they hid it and tried to file it, but he has the paper. He has the original.
They can't hide that. You see what I mean? If you bought encyclopedia,
Well, in the internet, so it's only hidden up to the public, is what you, because if it's only in paper form in certain hands, then yeah, that's hidden from us.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, plus
So
they
you
don't-
only, so you can only get it through Maxwell or whatever, right? I think
That's
that's
exactly why they burned down the Alexandria.
that's a sales point right there, man. I don't know.
say
I'm-
that if you were alive when that encyclopedia was out and you actually have a copy of it, you
Yeah.
have the information.
Right.
The information used to be on the internet. It got scrubbed. You can't find it anymore. They don't want us to know. They being the ones that try to control the narrative for humans. And my point is if you study, if you look in the right places, you're going to find this information, and it's all coming out now. Like all the lies are being exposed.
I don't think we've always been talking about it since society's been ran by Romans. Like, oh, these guys are evil as fuck. They're crushing our babies and feeding them to alligators. What the fuck's going on? It's just more
they got
technological. I think they've put more of a digital veil on us, and we've become kind of delusional and not been able to see the truth because it's been brutal from the start. They've just been hidden more. You know what I mean?
You're talking generations of indoctrinated mindset.
Yeah. We're just literally, it's so hard to see now that we think we're seeing it, but really it's just their illusions on us. You know what I'm saying?
If you look at like my dad was born in 1907. All right. In 8th grade, he showed me some papers that he had when he was in 8th grade. Okay. So that'd be, I don't know, early 1900s. It was like fucking college papers, like studies and tests that were from college.
Yeah.
Not from 8th grade. Right. And
Yeah.
he had an 8th grade education. He left school because, and he was smart. He was very smart, smarter than a lot of college. So what I'm saying, I guess, is if you look back, they've just slowly made us stupider.
Yeah.
Slowly changed the narrative, drip by drip, generation after generation. And
Power got stronger, and we've become drawn out by we basically are advertising each other, and we're all consumers instead of taking down the people that are making us kill each other.
I actually was watching some shit on that, Bingus. The dumbness curve there, and the documentary I was watching basically blamed it on the introduction to lead fuel, basically. When they started putting it into the fuel and started pumping it into the air, there's direct correlations with the rise in the use of lead fuel and the children that were born during them generations being more more quote prone to violence, and the academics went down in all them generations as well. So there's actually graphs that kind of correlate everything you're saying with the use of lead.
Man, dude, I see Detroit and the industrial areas like right outside these downtowns, and I'm just like, wow, I can kind of see that, man. Like there's so much violence and dumbness, you know?
Well, the lead like embeds in your bone. It like replaces calcium in your bone kind of, and then it poisons your blood from there. But the effect is actually on your brain. And I think Eagle's seen the same documentary, but it fucking melts your neurons in your brain, dude. Like your brain don't function like the same at all. Like
sometimes I think about stuff like that. So instead of getting a phlebotomy, I could just probably smoke a couple bowls of lead, right?
Yeah, I guess. Don't do that. No.
Well, don't say yeah. Of course.
Go to Flint and drink some water. But I don't know.
I took a shower in that shit because I smelled like balls, but you know.
Well, there's so many layers too, guys. I mean, we're talking about one layer, and there's every aspect of humanity. They are they're taking away from, right? They're not allowing us to be, it's like we got born into Ferraris, but they want to make sure that they stay Volkswagens. You know what I mean? It's like, you're not gonna, no, you don't know. Yeah, you have the controls. There is a way that you can live several hundred years, but no, we're not going to tell you that. And not only that, we're going to pummel you with all kinds of shit.
Because it's the blood of the innocent. That's why.
Right?
They're not going to tell us because it's the blood of the innocent and they're hiding behind their fucking lies.
They don't want, here's another theory too about inflation. I don't know if you guys realize, but we're in a huge inflationary period. Well, it appears in every fiat currency in history, when it fails, if they can't blame it on something, they kill everybody. All right, to reduce the fucking inflation. And I started thinking, well, how does that fucking work? Well, if there's no humans to buy shit, the price will stabilize.
They have us kill each other. That's how they do it. And they've been doing it for years. They get us so distracted by fanciness.
It's so fucking genocidal that it's, dude, I mean, I really believe that this is all going to start coming out. I mean, I was watching a video where they have a Nuremberg type trial going in Europe right now on the doctors and this so-called health crisis that we've had for the last 2 or 3 fucking years. All right. Well, the Nuremberg trials is what they did to the Nazis. Okay. So I'm like, huh, but you don't see that on Fox News, right? Yeah. So what's really going on and what we're told are way different.
Oh yeah. Television was made to, it was originally called like the hypnosis machine.
Tell lies for vision.
Yeah, so I don't know. Fox, I wouldn't even be talking about Fox because that's just a big bullshit story right there.
CNN and all those guys, what the fuck, really?
So those guys are a part of the people who are getting us to kill each other.
They don't, but unknowingly to them, they're indoctrinated into the same bullshit that we are. Only they're treated
to look good and get pussy.
Yeah,
I got a question. What do you guys think about all of the food plants and stuff like that being burned down and across our nation?
Somebody has mentioned that. I haven't seen any like coverage on it, I guess.
And the thing about it is, it's always on a Wednesday or a Thursday.
Well,
now you did it, Johnny. You
my
got
car alarm.
Here, I just gotta turn this thing around and shut it off.
Oh, it's Johnny. You're beeping, Johnny.
Did you find about this issue, Johnny? Subject.
You still breathing?
By the way, I think we're all right. And I think we're all right in our own way. And like I said earlier, we all have, I definitely think my cat is, hey, you guys gotta see my kitty. Hold on.
I'm gonna mute you, John.
Yeah, mute him.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was really kind of annoying.
He wasn't answering. Hopefully he's all right. Though.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you breathing?
It would have flatlined. It would have been a solid one.
That's right. Yeah, you're right. That's funny. Wow.
Yeah, no, dude, it's that whole leaded gasoline thing was like, it's just mind open. It's mind bending that like shit like that does take place and just gets swept under the rug. You know what I mean? Like literally the guy that invented that, in that documentary, they were just tying him to millions of deaths. You know what I'm saying? Like, and millions of people that got killed, himself included, died from it. And they knowingly were doing it for a profit. They were knowingly like, he knew it was making people sick, and instead of coming out about it, he just avoided the product at the plant and shit, and was like down on some island trying to recover and get better, knowing that it was like lead poisoning. He fucking wasn't gonna get better. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, think about it. The earth is an entity. Mother Earth is an entity. We're stealing her blood basically to burn and pollute her atmosphere. There's going to be karma. There's going to be a recoil that's going to hit us in some kind of way that we don't even know. That's how energy fucking works, I'm learning. Because even if you don't know that you're doing wrong, that's on you, man. You need to be aware. That's why, the fact that we've been dumbed down and the fact that we're being lied to, that should concern every fucking human being in the world. And if 8 billion people finally said, hey, I want the fucking truth, guess what would happen? We would know the truth.
no. They just come up with a different lie.
See how indoctrinated you are?
I know, right?
I know. I'm like,
I'm just trying to be real. Like, shit.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's our reality. That's generations and generations of there's nothing we can do. It's like, let's go vote. Wait a minute. Insanity is defined by doing the same thing over and over and over and thinking that you're going to get a different fucking result. And nothing changes. If voting mattered, they wouldn't let us do it. Period. I mean, I think, who said? George Carlin, I think, said that. Right? It's time for us to wake up, I think. At least I'm trying. It's not easy because you run into this indoctrination wall, even in your own mind. I'm like, that ain't. And then I go, wait a second, hang on. Don't be so quick to fucking. And I read a little further or educate myself a little deeper and go, fuck, I'm going to have to rewire my thinking a little bit,
Hey, Bingus,
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I'm going off. Forgive me.
I have a great album for you to read, not listen to, but read.
Okay.
Like the whole from page. It's just about this long. It's not really long, but it will blow your mind. I'm being serious when I say if you're into that shit.
Oh, dude, I got books.
You read it.
Yes,
You're gonna be like,
another
shit.
one. The Stage of Time. Okay.
You know who David Icke is?
Oh yeah. Fuck, I've read everything.
Okay, this album's based on some of his beliefs and written shit. So it's a pretty fucking crazy album. It's good. It's called Planetary Duality from The Faceless.
Fine. I've probably read it.
No, I know exactly what you're saying, but just to hear it, if you want to listen to it, it's actually really musically amazing.
Anything that you think
Vocals are all
anything that you think that would interest me, send it my way, my friend. Please.
okay, cool. Yeah, the lyrics are beautiful. They're fucking great.
I love lyrics, songs. God, there's so many artists that are singing and being creative through intonation of music that we don't really tune into. We don't really hear the lyrics. We don't really take the time. Basically, we just get into the rhythm of
metal.
But so many, it's poetry to music basically. And I'm big on that. I love that. My youngest boy is creative like me, and he wanted to be a rap star, but now he's doing his own style of music. And the lyrics is what I kept telling him. I go, dude, you should just be a poet instead of trying to battle the music system. Write a book of poetry and put it out there, because the lyrics to me really is what opens up my heart. You know what I mean?
Perfect example. You wanted to be a poet, not a lead singer of a band.
What was that?
100%, dude. A lyricist. I like to say lyricist now. I don't know why, but lyricist to me means a little bit different than like a singer. They wrote the lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Like, it takes a lot of thought and a lot of, actually, like, the timing is actually really important. I mean, you can't just go blah, 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 blah over any fucking song. You know what I mean? Like,
good point. Very good point. Lyricist. I like that.
Like, imagine It just sounds funny.
Have you guys ever looked into any like intelligent design theory? Anything like that?
Sort of.
Actually
When I was in
intelligently designed.
when I was in
There's some
grad,
interesting books on that right now too. So
okay, maybe it's a different subject I'm thinking of.
yeah,
Can you
like,
explain a little
it'd be
bit?
like Signature in the Cell is one of them from a guy named Stephen Meyer. They just did another one on the DNA, actually, like the Human Genome Project and like the DNA they were tracing through. And the book's actually called Traced, but I haven't read it yet. It just came out, but it's basically lining up with a biblical timeline of like Noah's 3 sons and some of the way the lineages break out through the DNA. It's kind of like they can show those pathways back to it. And it's
To the
pretty
one.
More truth, more truth that you can verify. See what I mean? We didn't have that technology before.
Well, it's actually taken over as a theory because so like to have something become in science, it's got to be like make predictions and be testable, right? So like Darwin's theory was never really like that far along because it doesn't really make any predictions that are testable. It just kind of makes up an idea, right? And now with some of the advances in DNA, they're actually showing where that idea doesn't fit at all with like my understanding of it, and they're tracing some of that back through testable ways, like on the idea of like intelligently, like a point in time where there's creation, and then putting those like the genetic changes
like cave art
that we see in the variation, and they can actually kind of make predictions on what mutation rates we would see in other things. You know what I'm saying? So they're starting to make starting to make challenges to the theory based on actually making predictions that it can be tested versus having just an idea that they indoctrinate everybody with through the school systems to believe. It's pretty interesting shit,
because the proof is there. See?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's just it. The evidence should all line up to what the truth is, and when all the evidence isn't lining up, that just means we're looking at the problem a little wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's right.
I don't know.
There's a lot of that going on.
Interesting too, with like how carbon dating. So like they rely on radiometric dating so much for a lot of that, and like you pointed out, Bingus, it just doesn't line up. Where there's like things that we see and we find, and the way they date those doesn't fucking make any sense. But then when you really start investigating like radiometric dating, it's basically based off what they guessed a meteorite would be aging. So then they tested a meteorite on this and that's basically what they calibrate all their dating to, is what they found off a meteorite that they assumed would have been created at the same time as the Earth. So they assume the Earth is that same age, and it's kind of a roundabout calibration, but basically it's a fucking stab in the dark is what it comes down to. And then and we just had eruptions that are recorded in history, in our known history. We know the dates that these fucking events happened.
They've done core samples
rocks and test them the same radiometric testing, and it comes back saying they're billions of years old, but they just fucking happened. You know what I'm saying? Like Mount St. Helens and some of these other volcanoes and shit that just happened. They do those tests on them, and it's way fucking inaccurate on a high level. So what would make us think that it would be accurate for something that's old like that? So to me, that piece of the puzzle kind of makes it like, well, that's why all these other fucking things don't line up. You know what I'm saying? Because we got the fucking little time key that we're working with wrong. You know what I'm saying?
You do they've done core samples in Iceland and in Greenland in the ice. Okay. And it just backs more of what you're saying. All right. They don't televise it. They don't broadcast the truth of these types of findings because it changes the narrative that they're trying to control. And it's just sad. But I think because of the times that we're in, where the earth is moving into a higher energy, right, which is activating our DNA, I think, or something, we're getting smarter to where we can stabilize and recognize that we're being fucking lied to. I mean, God almighty, man, that just pisses me off. It's like, well, you really, I mean, they really think we're fucking stupid. And not everybody, I think, is. I think a lot of people are smarter than we realize. We've just been trained to keep fucking quiet because it's not socially acceptable to talk about this shit. You know what I mean?
Even though in the what's that piece of paper that a bunch of John Hancock signed, that we fucking we have the right to overthrow the government if they're unruly.
Constitution.
Huh?
The Constitution?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was thrown out.
We have the right as a people to overthrow the government if they're unruly. But we're too much pussies. We just want to work and get that paper. You know what I'm saying? Stack the paper. We don't want to fight them.
I think a lot of the disadvantage happens when people are making money off from other people's labor. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of the hardworking people that, you know, like a lot of us get it. We go to work and we fucking, that's how we make a living, right? But there's a lot of people out there that figure out ways to make a living off from the work you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And your money or something. And that's where I think a lot of that shit kind of gets to be disadvantaged. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like
depends, like, because I know people who I know people who keep having kids and babies so they can get money. Okay. And like in the Detroit area and stuff like that. And then, you know, they fake a cane. They don't have a limp. You know what I'm saying? They're walking around with a cane. You know what I'm saying? I know people do that all the time.
Called takers.
Dude, I mean, I've seen people going around in wheelchairs. You know what I mean? But
takers.
The fact that the fact that people literally pay to spray our fields from some of the richest people in the earth are spraying our fields with glyphosate. That to me says fuck it, fuck the system, who cares? Because guess what, at the end of the day we're eating shit, and that's not right. So whatever you're doing is supporting them no matter what. If you're using their system, look dude, I'm on disability, bro. I shouldn't be telling you motherfuckers this business, but I am. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the mental institution more times than I can count, but I don't feel like I'm using it because I can't keep a job, because I end up wanting to fight the boss every fucking time. I can't help it.
I think you're my...
I try to work. I've learned a lot of shit, dude. But it comes to a point where I see the boss is using me and then he goes and smokes crack, or I got a boss that's fucking jerking off in the bathroom, not fucking giving a shit about employees that are shit, and then telling the dude who's doing the shit to fuck off. I'm like, dude, you got it all backwards. So I can't work for people.
They're all good reasons to agree with your boss, Gus. I'm just saying.
Well, but I'm just saying, that literally happens almost every fucking time. Literally, like
you're not alone there. Dude.
I just freak out on people, and I can't help it.
You're not alone there.
Well,
I've had at least as many jobs as I have.
Here's my fucking problem too. I have to get a fucking interview every year, and I tell this fucking doctor, I'm like, dude, I wish I could walk around and make $80,000 a year. Okay, I wish I could. I wish I could. He's like, why don't you? I'm like, dude, like, read my paperwork. My dad committed suicide at 12. I've been abused since then. I got kicked out on the streets at 16. I don't fucking know what I'm doing, you asshole. And then they want to say, okay, you'll be on this forever for talking like that.
I'm like, dude, that's not what I want. I need help. I need a fucking hand, motherfucker. And then they kick me out of the office. And there you go. That's why I'm on disability. Straight the fuck up. I'm too fucking. I got too much rage in me, bro.
You're one of
Too
the
much
smartest
rage.
Hey, you're one of the smartest guys I've talked to in quite a while.
I said,
So
hey,
it's-
dude. I
It's
said, you're
interesting.
wearing a symbol on your chest that has a fucking snake going around angel wings. So you think you're a good fucking person? You're fucking constricting us all at birth. And he's like, you're crazy. All right. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
You're just not afraid to tell them what you think, man.
Yeah, I know.
I
Not
was
afraid
just
to
thinking
know.
that, you know, there is such a thing as a mental filter. Like you can think these things and not necessarily
For
verbalize.
you, for
No,
you,
for
people
post-traumatic
on
stress,
pills their whole life.
post-traumatic stress, there is no filter. I mean,
Yeah.
I've experienced this. You just,
Hey,
it,
The
fuck.
first time I got caught smoking weed, I got thrown on the psych ward. They put me on 30 different prescriptions, bro. When I was fucking 13 years old. You know what I'm saying?
There's no
I'm fucking nuts.
all right. The emotions are right next to the action. Like a guy with severe post-traumatic stress, someone yells fire. He's got the hose and the water fucking spraying before the fire is even seen. Okay. That's post-traumatic stress. It's over time, brother. You can broaden that gap through meditation and through self-healing. Okay.
I'm meditating right now, dude. I'm not lying to you. I'm trying to meditate right now. I'm
Good.
doing a grounding technique. It's called grounding. I'm putting my hands on my knees and I'm feeling the ground through my feet, trying to get it to flow through my body so I can calm down. I'm
Great.
telling you.
That's all it is. Just balance out
You know?
and recognize the trauma and why. I mean, the deeper you get into the understanding of the trauma, the less it will affect you. It can actually become a strength for you.
I understand that. It seems like people think I might be strong, right? Through all the like dealing with the, like actually looking at the trauma. And because I can sit here and tell you the pain that I'm going through without like, you know, getting too emotional about my pain. I get more worked up about having to explain my situation because it sucks, dude. It fucking sucks. I don't like telling people I've been to the fucking psych ward more than I can count on all my toes and hands. You know what I mean? Because trying to kill myself or fucking trying to hurt somebody else because they fuck with me. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's not fun. It's not a fun life. It's not fun to be in my head, bro. I don't have fun like normal.
Listen, please.
I don't have fun like normal.
I've been there, all right, and I'm not lying, okay. Not that I got into the psych wards, but if you listen to them, that's what happens. If you go inside and you meditate and you work on yourself on the inside, they all of a sudden melt into the background and are much more controllable.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm just telling you, that was the only way I could fucking. You
know that rat story with the, you know the rat in the drug story where they're like, yo, we gave a rat a cage and put some heroin in there. They loved it. And then the other guy's like, yo, we put a rat with some mountains and some friends and they didn't even really want the heroin. They got everybody off the heroin, went to the water. It's like, you see what I'm saying? Your environment, bro. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, people, like, bro, I mean, I know there's a lot of people, and we live in the same world around us, but
the one thing you can control is you can control your thinking. It's the only thing you can control.
It's hard to. It's hard to, bro. It takes a lot. Like right now, I'm telling you, like I'm being able to talk instead of doing push-ups and punching shit right now. And it's it is by meditating and controlling my mind. Like I say, Mike Tyson's one of my favorite motherfuckers because I can understand it. I can literally understand that fucking tiger. He's a fucking tiger.
It's almost 420. What do you got to smoke?
Let's smoke some fucking Cherry Garcia glue sniffer.
There you go. I'm glad you're meditating though, brother, because that is going to help you.
Just remember to control your breathing.
It doesn't look like it, but it does.
Stick with it.
The bong. Bongs help control breathing. It's better than when they say. When they say take a deep breath, that's what we mean. Take a big bong hit.
Like that.
Hell yeah.
Dude,
What's everybody else smoking? Come on.
I'm gonna take this bong rip and this is gonna be the last bong rip of the night because I'm about ready to pass out, guys. And thank you again
Before
for
you guys
another
go.
great therapy session. Gus Groves, man, it was really great to hook up with you, Blind Cat.
Before you go,
Robert,
I just gotta,
Johnny.
you know, I've been thinking about my dad a lot, and I think, you know, bam.
God bless him. Smiley.
Eagle. Have you ever seen him? He was a union. He was a union and Teamster dude. His name's Mark DeVito.
Sorry, we lost, bro. No, it doesn't look familiar.
No. Yeah, it was in 2004. It's all right, but you know.
You guys be good. I'm going to bed.
Yes.
You too, brother. Cheers.
4 bingus minutes. 4 bingus minutes. His name's Cannabis. What's up with that, baby?
Cheers.
So Johnny, what you smoking?
I'm morphine.
Ooh.
Yeah, you got the good shit.
Right. That shit makes me itch, bro. Ugh. I get like I have that I'm allergic to it because it just fucking gives me creepy crawlies and makes me all itchy.
Never had it.
Yeah, dude. Fucking break your leg a couple times. Shit. That's usually the first time I got it. It was fine that first time, but the second time I got it, like affected me differently, and I think I'm allergic.
Never broke a bone.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't know. I think Demerol's better than morphine.
Yeah. I get a Dilaudid usually, which is similar. But it's like the only thing that one of the only things that like affects my pain because it's like a fucking 10 on 10 for sure with the pain that I experience. I almost went in the hospital the other day too. I almost joined Johnny, but luckily I was just right on the edge and I didn't have to go, but it's fucking lame, dude. I fucking have to go in every once in a while because it's just too much.
You okay over there, Greenfingers?
You over there, Greenfingers?
You all right over there, bro?
I can't breathe.
I didn't even know you was there.
Hey, man, you're like itching yourself and like doing all kinds
Even
of
the pubic hair is growing. I can feel the pubic hair growing through my chest. It's like, what the fuck? My beard's growing. My fucking armpit hairs are growing. I'm like, fuck, itches. It's like the one you smoke when you're fucking a teenager and you fucking become a man. It's like, what the fuck? It itches. Hey, I'm high now though. I just woke up. Eagle woke me
that's a
up with the
good ass
message.
hit, man. Fucking
Yeah.
bell ringer right there. Make your skin crawl.
Eagle woke me up with the fucking, where are you? And I was like, oh fuck, weed nap gone long. And then now I can't even open my fucking eyes. Fuck, so fucking too much weed too fast.
Man, that shit happened to me the other day, man. Day after 420, man, my eyes watered like for fucking 20 minutes to an hour easy before I could open them up.
I feel like I took a dab. Jesus Christ.
Cheers, Gus. Cheers, Gus.
Cheers, Gus.
Later, Gus.
What did he take off? What the fuck?
Could have just been signal.
Yeah.
Gotta get on this dab song, man. It's just like 2 seconds away and shit. Happy 420. There it is right there.
20 cheers.
Happy 420 to the 66 folks watching.
Cheers.
There's the dab song.
Sure.
Here's the dab song. Yeah, I fucking was happening to just notice that fucking Greenfingers wasn't in chat or he wasn't on with us. I'm like, man, I can't even fucking remember an episode where fucking Greenfingers hasn't been fucking present. I had to do a little check there, make sure he's all right and shit.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Cheers. Oh, I forgot to light up my bowl. Going for the bowl tonight. Everybody's smoking their fucking bongs and shit. Got me wanting to fucking hit this bowl. Little jelly bean and some key.
Leave the car.
And it's the only thing about not wearing headphones. I can't hear you guys while the fucking dad song's playing.
Yeah.
You guys could be screaming, fucking turn it down.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, I am going to call this an evening.
I did. Oh, all right.
I'm starting to
All
feel
right, Johnny.
pretty hard. And
Yeah.
you guys have an awesome night. I will catch y'all later. Thank you, Eagle. I appreciate you, my friend. I know he didn't hear that. Reply that to me, Smiley.
Good to see you, Johnny.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you later. Later,
Later,
everybody.
brother.
Yeah. Love always.
Head forward.
Johnny Cannaseed, man.
Tuning
Pretty
in
badass,
from the
dude.
motherfucking hospital. That's crazy.
No, it's good, dude. He knows we are all thinking about him too. So that's cool that he's checking in like that.
Oh
yeah. So Wednesday's the organic takeover. And
Nice.
Josh from BioAg coming on to talk about some stuff. Biostimulants.
Hell yeah.
Probably some carbon-based nutrients, since that's the fucking hype jam right now, right? Carbon-based, baby. Ooh. Ooh. It's like the new Power SI.
Makes some great commercials.
I'm sure everybody's excited for that. I know, I'm sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it should be good, man. They got some cool stuff coming out, but just the ways it works will be interesting. I dig BioAg.
No.
House is badass.
I was looking back as I was uploading the episodes. Hopefully everybody's liking if you guys, I've seen a few comments of people liking the episodes being uploaded to the other platforms. But I was uploading the medically fit episode. And I believe that's the first takeover right there. I remember I did with my my episode with him, and then he wanted to come back on, and you took over that. Took over my request of me, but I believe that was the first takeover right there was with medically fit, and then thereafter you kind of started doing them on a regular.
Hell yeah.
It's better.
Yeah, that did got me. Cricket.
Wasn't do you have a plan on when, or do you have a reschedule for when Joey's supposed to come back, Joey Berger? Or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay. I was just curious. I was like to hear that guy.
He was supposed to come back last week, and he ended up rescheduling, and it's kind of up in the air at this moment. So,
right.
Dutch blooms tomorrow. If it's any
Yeah.
consolation.
Fuck yeah, it is. Is that episode 2 with him, or?
Yeah. Yep, that's
Cool.
my second episode.
Yep.
Smiley's got one as well.
Oh, cool. Where's the fucking lighter at?
Shout out to Gus, man. I hope he's doing all right, bro. We're just trying to hang out, chill. Hopefully you got another fat one you can fill the bowl with or something.
Right on. That's what, when he was talking there, he was describing the two scenarios there. I was thinking, we are the mountains, Gus. You know what I mean? We are the mountains.
Put a smile on, hopefully. I don't know, man. Life's tough though, dude. I don't know. Perspectives a lot, and like there's always a lot of shit goes on, you know what I mean? It's hard.
Sure.
Oh yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
Everybody's going through it, man. I tell you what, man, I went to go get pizza today. And same thing in there, to be honest with you. I went in to go get my pizza, and for some reason, I grabbed the Monday pizza that I've talked about the last few Mondays. Turned around and fucking took a step, and for some reason, I was like, "There's no peppers." Or I opened the box, and I'm like, "This ain't my pizza." I fucking turn around, I smile, hand it back. I'm like, "That was not mine. That's not me." And the ladies looked at me, and she says, "I'm sorry. I don't know. Last fucking couple of days, man, shit's been fucking crazy, man. I'm in the midst of fucking trying to find another place to live, which fucking seems to be an echoing theme. I don't know why, but she's like, man, last couple of days have been so stressful. I just can't fucking think. I must have gave the last customer your pizza." And I was like, no worries, man. I'm good. That's fucking... But yeah, everybody seems to be a bit depressed right now. Yeah, just myself included, for sure. Show.
Me too.
Thank gosh for spring. Spring fever. Get out, get some fresh air. Stretch some legs, man.
Sunshine's important.
That's one thing. It's amazing how the fucking simplest things can fucking just fucking, I guess we kind of talk, man, like fucking the garden itself, how zen it can be going in there and just kind of watching the leaves. But I find it amazing to just, when I'm outdoors, what simple things can actually kind of take me away. That fucking bird flying across the fucking sky, or even one fucking just sitting on the side of the road as you're fucking driving, you know what I mean? Just kind of, what the fuck? I find myself doing that all the time. What the fuck, man? What's he eating? Is he there? You know, man, I was joking with Lexi yesterday. We were on our way to Walmart, and man, I was headed back from Walmart a couple of weeks ago. Oh, and there is, I shit you not, a fucking eagle sitting on side of the road. Just on like the fucking, there's a corner right there. He's just like sitting there, all proud. And I fucking was about ready to slam on my brakes and go back, go get a picture. I told Lexi, I was like, my luck, I'd be that guy that gets attacked by the eagle trying to get a fucking picture. Fucking take it with you.
That would be like the perfect, that'd be the perfect headline for the redhead paper.
The first snap of the camera is the fucking eagle latched onto eagle's nose.
Eagle gets the ass kicked by an eagle.
That's funny. He wasn't fucking. I couldn't believe how big he was, though. I mean, on the ground, man, he looked 3 feet tall. I mean, easy sitting there. I mean, it as clear as any picture that I've ever seen of one. You know what I mean? It just the perfect, beautiful white head. And all that, man. He's just sitting there, all so proud. It was nice to see one that up close, man. I almost got fucking T-boned one day on the highway. Actually, man, the thing I was watching him fly, and then he come swooping over, and the van in front of me actually fucking swerved and shit. So I wasn't the only one thinking that T-bone might be happening there. I don't know what he was thinking, but it was a cool day too, man.
So we got to issue a challenge to any of the artists out there to draw a cartoon. You know, the Family Guy where he fights the chicken. We need eagle fighting the eagle. Bald eagles like T-bones his car and they bust out into a fist fight town.
That's hilarious.
You gotta make the eagle slapping the selfie cell phone out of my hand.
Starts the fight right there. They just go back and forth.
That's the one. Oh,
Cartoon flip book, fucking fighting on the train, top of the train and shit.
And make some weed nerd flip books out there, guys. First one.
The funniest is when the chicken's in the hospital and his wife leaves him for a bigger cock. The dude walks in and it's a fucking big, it's like, whoa, that is a big.
I said.
Oh, shit.
I guess that's a chicken.
I got the fucking meanest look. I didn't even turn the shit on. Jim Carrey movie. Me, Myself, Irene. Anybody ever see that?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Dude, that's the one Jim Carrey movie I like.
In the
He's
theater.
got the
One boy. There's one part of the movie where the 3 sons are being carted around in the fucking cop car. And they decide they're just gonna fucking take the cop car and go find their dad and shit. And they cut to him, and he's handcuffed to the tree with a chicken stuck up his ass. And my comment was, man, they shoved a huge cock up his ass. And I just got that look like, really? I'm like, look, calling it for what it is. Oh,
You know, there's some fucking dude out there that made a sex toy out of a chicken just so they could say that shit.
Shit. I can't even laugh at that one because it's true. I've seen it. They have a KFC. They have a KFC flex light. It looks like a piece of chicken. That's even worse. Look that one up when you guys have time.
I'm good.
It'll make your search history fucking blush. Even your search history, it'll be blushing when you search it up. And be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Pretty embarrassing.
My computer does not need like herpetosyphilitis.
It looks like a piece of chicken though, guys. It's hilarious. It looks just like a piece of fucking fried chicken. Like if you're gonna
All right, I didn't mean to open up a can of worms on that one, Green.
I just had to
Settle
though.
down, man. Settle down.
I
Yeah,
had
we don't want
to.
to hear about the gonorrhea.
It looks just like chicken. It's hilarious. Like your girlfriend should never know the difference. She's like, "What the fuck? Get called chicken out of this motherfucker." Like it's nothing. It's chicken.
So at best, they could do the battle scene between Family Guy and the chicken, and just like change over the chicken to the bald eagle, change over Peter Griffin to eagle somehow, and just let that scene play out. That would be
That'll work.
Be cool. Be really
The
cool.
flip book was a good idea that fucking Blind Cat said. That's really, I could see that like little.
The old school freaking cartoon book.
Yeah.
Now you gotta sit there and take a picture every time, and then you play it all through like that.
And there's ways to do it easier now. Shit, huh? With all the digital stuff.
How we all became to know and love Mr. Kazoo there was the stop animation of his little kazoo character and his plants. If you guys remember, he used to do that. Super cool. Shout out to Kazoo.
Shout out to Kazoo.
Hell yeah.
He does a lot of cool shit, man. Them fucking jean jackets he makes are bad as fuck. I don't know if you ever follow his
He's a
IG
model,
or
too.
whatever, dude.
I don't know if you guys know. Yeah, he's a model as well.
He makes those jean jackets though for like different events, his concert and shit. He fucking it's badass. So it's badass.
Oh
He basically paints her on the jean jacket or draws on it or whatever.
yeah. His jean hat was pretty cool. Cowboy hat. Or
Are you still able to wash it and shit, or like, or you just gotta light wash it, or how does
you
it
should
work?
be able to.
For all I know, dude, he probably colors it just for the event and then washes it out and fucking redoes it for the next one. I don't know.
Right? Yeah, I'd be curious to see.
Yeah.
Right? Hell yeah.
Well, they always look all nice every time. So, fresh job, maybe.
I'm gonna have to DM him about that and see what's how that works. Let's try it.
Getting into tie dyes and shit.
Well, boys, it is past the 420. So mouth will call her good.
Yeah, man.
So
About ready to go.
got a little bit of work to do before I call it an evening. But I appreciate you guys coming to hang out on the Weed Nerd Monday. I always feel bad to be the first one out. And it's just doesn't seem right. Just doesn't seem right.
Well, then fuck off.
Thanks. Now I feel better. SoCal.
Smiled on him.
No one. He always knows how to make me feel better. Thank you, SoCal. Fuck you too.
And we'll fuck off. We'll see you guys Wednesday then, right?
Hell yeah. Later, Smiley.
Keep. See you later, Smiley.
Later,
Smile.
Mr. Blanket. Always a pleasure, my friend.
Hell yeah, brother. Thanks for having us, Eagle. Friggin' later, greenfingers. Later, everybody.
Later.
Peace.
All right, everybody. Take a weed nap, but make sure it's not too long. And plant some seeds. Eagle, love you. Thank you. Thanks for the text too, because I wouldn't have woke up.
Maybe it was a selfish thing. Maybe it was a selfish thing. I was like, man, I'm not gonna get my green fingers good night if I don't wake him up and shit. Where is he? Got me last.
I was thinking in my head that I was on the show. I was dreaming of the show, and then my Bluetooth went off, and then I woke up and I was like, what the fuck happened? I was like, oh shit, it's past 11. It's gotta be. Here we are.
That's funny. That's funny. I can just see Mom walking by, green fingers, just sitting there smiling, just kind of going through the show in his head. Just like, just leave him alone. He's dreaming of the show. Oh, cheers, brother.
Cheers. Have a great day. Fucking peace. Love you.
Peace, love you, bro. Oh, too funny. Man, I love these guys. All you guys that come and hang out nightly, man, definitely have enriched my life in many, many ways. I cannot lie. I love the friendship, the knowledge that happens here nightly, the vibe that takes place in chat, the good people that hang out there as well. And, well, hopefully we'll get to hear a few more of their stories soon. I'm looking towards you, Mr. Martial Artist 2012. I think we'd love to hear your story, brother, as well as so many other great people in chat that we have yet to hear. So if you're willing to come on, tell me your story, I would love to hear it, as well as everybody else in chat would probably love to hear it as well. But let me find some music, get these shout outs going so I can rip through them as fast as I can. So with that being said, I think I'm going to try to find some movie or ass music for me. Shoot right out of my favorites list, I think. There's Cheddar Bob. How you doing, man? Lower Camp, cheers to you as well. We want something to move through this. You know, for me, it's always been the Merc stuff, man, that I can really fly through for some reason. I'm just gonna find me some Merc. Here's a couple right here. I have to skip ahead, but let's see. There's right there. From the top. Cheers, Major. Should have popped in. He was awake. Thank you all. As I say every day, try to be grateful. And I am grateful for all these all people on this list. Man, this song's a little bit true. Sometimes I think I'm a sucker for pain. Sub Cool D's House of Date, Mama Lost, I'm Ted, Scarecrow 420, Green Thumb Bum, Christina MG 89, Unplugged 705, Medical, Mugullah Cuddy, Rick T, The Replica 9G207, Baby and Salida, Saves Not Here, Tom Spook, Greg Walker, Mendo Dope, G-Dog, Dung Beetle, Red Eye Jedi, Gross, Mother Nature, Dustin Conway, Duckweed, Run Boy 7426, Justin Gooders, Stangman, Okie Roy 74, Okie Grower 75, Corey Trevor, Michael Wallace, Mo Bishop 420, Who's Your Cat Daddy, Taco Don Slug, Rick S. In the Bushes, 827, James Simmons, Kevin Hahn, World Slice, Hope, Pats Fan, Bio Mentor, Dirt Road Dude, Ken Shiba, Jose Ramirez, Red Eye Rustler, Dad Goblin, Dr. Buzz, Lightyear, Acetone, 710 Canuck, Canna Queen, Genetics, Stabby, Tanazi, Dirt Man Dan, Keith the Black Sails, Mr. Bosil, Sim Premium Gardens, Rasta Bob, Rasta Jeff, Soul Root, Small Tube, Tyler, Frosty Buzz, North Michigan, Micro, Ouija Buds, Dub T. Roy, Big Jar Gross, JC, Modern Genetics, SoCal Weedner, John Last, PPJ 15, Green County Grower, CJ Apple, Perfectly Imperfected, Dollar Street Grower, T1 Productions, Thank Grower, DOA Grow Med, Sniff, Snooty. I grew some Johnny Tennessee. Thank you for popping in, brother. Much love to you, man. Speedy recovery, my friend. Keep us informed. Nutrient Shootouts, Nutty Nicky, Zoe and Slammer, NNY, Pixel Monkey, St. Bernard's Observation Booth, Club 420, High Spot, Aldridge 25, Miss Madam T2, Moon, Mo Grower, Canna Crate, Loki Grow, Sus this guy, Burton 79, Polish Hammer, Midwest Outlaw 31, Voodoo Ultras, Fresno Nerds, Cali Connection, Wolverine Grow, Big Jar Grows, Jimmy One for Like Blade, Wayback Robert, D Block, MMP, Nations Creations, Amber Lala, Psychedelic Warlock, Artist LD, Sir Siki, Rob, Big Day 420, Private Window, Big Ed 1961, Matawana G3, the Green Click, J&K Triple G, Mr. Sprinkling, Brittany and Tyler Teasley, Hope Farms, Lisa G, John, BG Crazy for you, BGWG 420, Dr. Bunswell, Flip Thumb OG, Anthro Sons of Media, Anthro Just Space 420, Beats Coast Score 420, Sir Hal, Trey Malone, Keep It Real, Haggerton 420, Sub Zeppelin, and all that everywhere, BTWD, Rose Bingus, Green Coffin Man, Self Love, School of Crop, cause I love it, Green Mountain Grower, Southwest Okie, Real 100, 212, Handyman, Manor Family Farms, Page Farms, Meow Flower, Brian Henderson, Green 13, New Out Winds, King Microphonics, Indra, Michigan Native, Mary Jane Medgarden, Streamer 77, Dudley, Bad Bunny Nutrients, Mr. Green Pops, Mr. Green Notes from 619 to 664, Spaniard Kruger, Jones and Grow, Papa G Grows, Raz, Amy Joe Ghost, Cass, the Girl from Your Heart Podcast, Lee Luna, the Good Med Flock, Jeremiah Miranda, Stony Creek, Lost Art, Mr. No One, LG 420, Giant Mike, Prometheus Soil, LG 420, Jason Isom, P. Wynn, Dave Coleman, Mason 662, Scroggy Mix, Scroggerton 4th, the Goddess Gross, Kaylee Burrows, Chad Brad Family Farms, Holly P. V. Org, Kevin Joji, Mike Honcho, Jay Huggins, Organic, Home Buzz, Warren Nelson, Cam One, Maine, Mystic, Show Love, Always, Kelly Stone, Texas OG, Chuck Norris, Sarges, Claire Fresno, Happy Guy, 311, Mix Up, Kinder Grows, Evergreen Hayes, G Friend Tree, MMJ, Matt S. A Ball, Dragonfly B, Justice Med. Fuck it, we'll roll with it. There we go. Travis Wallace, Lucky Mike, Seattle Chronic Seeds, King Chronic, Titan from Blessed Coast Seeds, Wabasso for life. John Smith, Tommy Tropical, Spoke King Raz, Pop Little Soul, Old Rolls, Spiky Pot, Oscar Green Jr., Matt Silbert, Indo 11, Stephanie B, Sharp Pulley 989, Von Braun, Sovereign Garner, Soder Nation 420, Joe Y, Bugs 1, 313, Painted Lady, Frank Booth, J Myers, The Mid, The Chat, Mr. Manny D, Bag C, Dr. GGC, Jeff, Shredder 911, Dutch Grows 420, Scallywag 420, Skillbo 1, Medgrower 1, Empire Brady Co, for Goalie, Lost Leaf, Liam, Mass, Danny Dinkle, B Bear 7. Volume just ain't there with this one. Ellie Noble, CK Tom Trinidad, Looney Jester, Smoking with Small Town, Tim S, Mr. Lazy, Raptor Grows, Rob, Automation is Freedom, Robert Hayes, Door, Michigan Core, Double Tap Farms, Mr. Green Thumb 420, 808, Rudy Prospects, the Canna Bus Driver, Hate and Life, Kenny 710, Operation Grow, T-Ben, TM 42696, Fruit Nuts, Dr. Scrambles, BB Moonbox, GHF, Double A, Bow Green, Stealth Grower, 56, Hanky Stanky 420, OGKP, Ganja Dana, Yo Mama, Georgia Joe, Roy Rodriguez, Speed Growing, Nature's Snugs, Killer Bee Growage, Ganja Wizard, Husky Gardens, Nut Tree 420, Dr. Soul for Life, Bully for Life, the Jeffro 42069, Beavis 698, Dr. Franklin Booty, Goddamn, I Baked Ted's Test, the Riff and Fat Boy Jack Greenstock 420, 420, Boom Farms, Charlie Farms 420, Charlie Aldridge 25, Mr. Smiley's Garden, JT's, Mr. D Snug, Smoking Grow, Fraser Grow, Koski, Twisted Roots, Faded Farm 420, Jeff Dorowski, Genetic Memory Farms, Evolve 420, Cameron, Mr. Banksy, Joe Carter, Mystic Marks, Mystic Grower, Ginger Snap, CTE, Grows A, Rick Wolf, PLP 2372, Ned Denver, Mike Denver, Sergeant Pepper 420, Cannon Trooper, Flying Cat 420, Light It Up Again, Tim, UKSIF 420, Buddha Boy, Devin Shepwreck, Medical MJ, Buttsville, USA, Resurrection Prophet, Chris Martinez, Date Man Dan, Date Man 420, Red Setter Farms, Good Life, Joni Bell, Tisa B, Most Hated Grower, the Major General 420 Army, the American one, W Digger 714, Sharate, Kineos, the Next Mountain Skies, ready to hit that hot fire, Chris Mertz, Ian, Save Robbie, Sergeant Live, Hippo Fate Cam, Finger Lates Finals, Ridge Pat Toes Mood, Southern BT Grower, Tooth Medical, Jerry Bear, Plus One Mushroom, Secret City Pioneers, My Little Tent, 20-footer 2, Spacewalker, Christian Tree Muff, T. Barrington, Hart, Soul Homegrown, Mike B, T. Dwayne, East Coast Will, Heidi Day, Lacking Gardens Down, Smith, Elliptis, Financial Farms, Pacific Northwest Seeds, Roscoe, Paul, Lemon, Cocoa, Trench, Rita's Juicy Life, Ridge 420, Richard 420, Great Manual, Mary Bond, Sammy Sizzle, 98 Colas, Chris Moon, DK Trades, Vision Creator, Guru, the Kai Brew, Cannon Nation, JJ Wire, Dan the Indoor Man, Grow Me Homies, Hamilton Grown, Clip Smoke, Keystone, Canna Flag, PA, Big High, 710, Eugene, Greenleaf, H2, Hustle, Fred Darn, Carlos, North Arizona, Grow, 420, No Sellout, Jesse White, Gassing, Yelly, Introvert, Genetic, Soso J, Vixen, Robin, Mr. Killer 8, Mo, James, Buttercream, C-Dub from NorCal, the Pharmacy Seed Bank, Deadhead, Smokey 616, Curtis Mayman, Matt Myron, Duarte, Rick Heyman, Stephanie Dorian, Tennessee, Drive, Curious K, Mike Rubles, the Dewberry 420, Maxi 751, Lawrence Gonzalez, Slow to Get Up, or Stu Moo, Popco 719, Bake with Shake, Baby, Old Small PWC, Grow Buzz, Laura Wash, Mr. Weed Blunt, Old School Grower, Chad Westport, Honcho Grown Floor Nugs, My Little Piece of Heaven, Pooch, Silent Seeds, Goliath Grow, Richard T, Crispy Wannabe, Mr. Soul Food Spectrum Gone God, Lori Hanson, Real, 2,000 Years of Tradition, Mr. D. Conley, Pimp Jam, Make Road Face, Show Me Sasquatch, plus Google and you. I'm going well, Canadian Restore, Port Door Farm, Carl Wright, Zeffner, Humble Farms, Tannery Farm, Seldom Seeds, Old Park Gardens, Hale 9782, Skunky Parks, Skunky Packs, Martial Artist 2012, Micro Slate Hefner, Danny McDizzle, Medically Fit, KGB, Robert Mr. Greenfingers, motherfucker Thomas checked in, Rancho Coach Plenty, Monkey Balls, Andrew Champion, Mobby, Lynn Meads, Trench Digger, Mr. Mac, Tony Light, Blowing Bill S, Weed Peace, Tater Delicious, Minty Country Roots, here on Fire tonight, Earth Creeper, Big Ray 420, Tina 101, Buds and Hazard, Mr. Club 14, Buddy, Bearded, B-Man Fires, 616, all up north, Max Scroom and Ruby. Timothy McKimmons, Neo, Justin Beans, Chronic 88, Fat Belly, Real, Jennifer Steele, Kimba 03, Turf Farmers, Shannon Stevens, Carlitos, Latino, Skater Country, Mr. Speed, Wolf, Scene, Firesall, Wally Wookie, The Goddess Grows, Foster Bob, Wheat Feather Grows, Burner Shrooms, Tone Grows, Dank, K-Man Grows, BX Gun 81, Smith Dude, New Grows, Sean McCann, J Monk, Stinkin' Jenna, Walla Walla Can Grow, Fall Dogs, Huron Cast Console, Alyssa Parrish, Rock Fam, Justice Smith, 420 Bin, Fresh Grow, Driving Herbs, High Boy, Your Mailman Grows, We Be Growing, Australian Growing, Love with the Plan, Argo, American, Swap Poker, Unfrozen Caveman, White Size, Surf Crap, Michael Groove, Jeff Lonefells, Mobius Grows, Dank, Brownies, Dan D, Elliot Harkins, Mystic Flavor, The Foraging Garden, Overwater, Overkill, Seattle Steve, Shadow Warrior, Valley Green 514, Amelia Jensen, Oz, Emika, Dr. MJ Coker, Brandon Ross, Matthew Gates, D's Bag, Sean Star, Shotgun Willie, Dank Yoda, Dave J. Simmons, Sure Bro Grows, Clackamas Scoop, DJ Conley, Aaron the Grower, late 1978, Michigan Grow Buds, Your Boy, Roy Boy, Delta 9, J. McDaniels, Collectimus 420, Sinky Coles, Dylan Cypher, PFC Farms, Husky Garden, Sun Grove 70, Sub J. Dro, J420, Cascadia Grows, Tito's McGee, Floor Plants 8, Wade Works, Captain Scrog, Skunky Buns, Hobbs Warrior, Jackie Young, Terry Lee, Live, McGasser, Tumpy, Annie N, D. Urge, Green Jr., Liam, and we're All Purpose Plus, Green Goose, 11 Smiles, 11, Bintu Buds, Michael Russ, Plenty, Wow, Bobby, Sean Bed, Rescue Ready, Roadside LLC, Notorious Sons, Magma, Seeds, Father and Son, Trimming Tutorials, WG Dank, Jose Martin Perez, Dog with the Hut 420, Fuck Chamber Man, GR 420 Community Videos, GMO, Shout Out, Detroit River at Louis Garcia, Mux P, AJ Everyday, Captain Bob, Chat Bob 13, Maine, 420 Med Grower, Cooking Scoop, Jake Kendricks, In for the Grill, Backwoods All Good, Sally Mansell, Adam Skink and Chanel Simpsons, One Smoke Away, Gonda Roach, Kazoo, Aaron Burton, Shrooms, Mr. Lincoln, Stinking, the Angel Studios, MG, the 420, Road Tent, Paul DLA, John Fleming, Dankovich, Fibro Flower, Paulie P, Seldom Seen, Elevated, Lenny Organic, Sunman, Chiba Sunny, Jeff Wallach, Ricardo Sousa, Dan J, Earth Friendly Farming, Candy Forest Farmer, Fuck All That Be, the Misfit Grower, Jason Line 512, Snake Eyes, Northern 4466, Jason Greystone, Stoner Baker, MD, Stony Creek, Ross Sonic, Fridge Dweller, Tarzan, Superman, Old Man Hermes, Freebird, Mob Grower, Manigar, Simple Man, Survivor One Time, Tim Blake, Gulf Coast Chronic, C Flat, Palero, Harley Grow, Jen Gotts, Jason Line 512, Steve Collins, Todd Kendricks, Property Maintenance, Sharpie the Island, Hey, Scoop Steve Speaks, J.R. Ream, Randy Case, TCDR, Claire Killian, Wardrobe, Firing, Randy Grande, Piff 1000, 8th Move 3223, Wake Up Captain Freedom, Be Puffer, Smiles, 15-digit Michigan, Boots, Fred G, Super Bob, Groski 808, Weekend at Bernie's, K Bag, Justin Station, Strong Style Organic, Zippy, iMedic, Honesty, K Hell, Me Off Flower, Brent Poop, Todd Kendricks, Newtons, KNT, Chris D, True Serum, Bow Times Vote, Natty Dread, Robert Matthews, K Ancient, Soul Grown, Kevin Jiu-Jitsu, Ken Health and Happiness, Berserk, 215 Collab, Low Cut, Average, Singular, Home Manic, Med, Raz, Benchy, Helen, Hushaina, James T, Atomic Screw, Miss Jill, Big Daddy, LT Gardens, High Flower, 420, Lobster Brush, Bro, Mother Tree, Maine, Red Pill, Your Boy, Roy Boy, Aesthetic, Shannon, Gibbons, Ruhan, Rick W, Comfortably Numb, One Smoke Away, The 840 Show, Richard Lamb, Red Pill, 710, Cannabis, Zoot, K Rolling, Worthy Buzz, Logan Man, 81, Oil and Flower Podcast, After Prospect, Warren Dixon, Pink Lady Monk, El Mondo 420, surrounded by Keith Fry, Farms, Fringe Dweller, Single Father's Happiness Without Guilt, Richard Forbes, David Pimenta, B4P Funk, Nick T, John Reach, What About Bob, Prince Patty, Daniel Bergman, Green Puffer Man, B. Doug Lee, James Shug, Sarge Rose, 818, John Wade, Carolina Root, Sister Golden Hair, Deanna, El Dane, Runa, KNF Gardens, Blank 1032's One Only Feed Farmer, James Crypto Dope, Richard Lamb, HIP Road, Matt Javine, Dan Marino, Maine, Chronic Wonders, Sunrise Grove, Top Floor Genetics, Mole Vision, 420, Can2 Cannabis, Jesse Fisher, My Dog Nelly, Rooster Farms, Alex, Hardy Gear, Medicropper, Daniel Gross, Photos, Minton Grown Meds, Sunrise Groves, Lexi, Brittany, and Coo, You Know I Love You, No Limit 916, Scrub Toad, Alchemist, The Canna Make, Soilborn Addiction, Ross Joe, Alex D, Dirty Or Catfish, High Power, Thunder Dan, Propagation Station, John McDaniels, Lisa Marie, Sergeant Groves, 818, Blaze Daily, Fried Piper, Professional, Eagle Proud Warrior, Sarah Smiles for You, Frank Lusada, the Dank Duchess, Keno Kelly, Maxwell, Canada, Captain 420, Frank Lusada, Sink Fat, What About Bobby, Justin Pops, Room, John Gorshi, Jen Doe, Mr. Dungeon Gangsta, THC4, PTSD, Barrington, Honcho, Grown, Swamp Cat, Polero, Cannabika, Best of Because, Jen Doe, Mr. Manny D, Canna Ferrari, 420, AB Normal, Frank Guerrero, Bear Free, J Brent, ZK, Brown Guy, 420, Pachyderm, 420, Bird Tree, Main EA, Great Sun Grown 207, Hydro Daily, Hempwood JG, excuse me, Hempwood GG, Jamie Reeves, Supreme Great, Sony Rockefeller, Caveman, Canvas, Root City, Sin, Y Sustainable, Midnight Roots Dead, Cynic Knuckles, Mike T, Paul B, Quick B, Nimble, Bud E, Kilowatts, Michael D, 4889, Disbanded Brothers, Mycelium, Matt Joseph, Grace Medicine RX, Keith and Chief, Hydro Daily, Concerned American, Cannabis 411, Freedom of Speech, Dr. Joints, where These Trees, Ganja, Sudoku, 710, Oil Upside Down, Jesse Stevenson, Victoria Baduch, the Canna Bud Wave, Singing Gardens, Gus Gross. Cheers to you, Gus, brother, man. Much love to you, man. Everybody has their problems, and we love you. Nonetheless, Slick Rick 8, Dog Pounds, David St. Louis, I Move Watts, Costain Yeti, Edwin, MM Grown, Uncle Omer, Off Grid Terms, Christopher 54, Christopher Big Force 54, that is, Last Predator, Matthew SoCal, Sioux, Illinois, Man Beaters, E. Check in. Nico wants to miss you, but we all miss you, man. But he is worried, my friend. Jinx Proof, Dark Horse Genetics, Stoner Duel, Joel and Jen from North Star Genetics, Caroline, Miss Cry PTA B13, Lil, Ruby at Perfection, XX Elite GP XX, Uncle Stoner, Crispy Tree Kitchen, Growers Paradise, LAD Grown, Iceni Clan, Decoy Bacon, Mrs. Scotto, Fresh Baked One, JL and Big Bob Grows, Sally Canada, Australian Grow, Juck 420, Daniel Phils, Mr. Nowhere Man, Selling Sally, Silly Seashells, Mike Steve, Ganja, or Mike Steve, 562, Ganja, James Chrysler, Green Ghost and Xenzola, Defense, and Astro, Charlie, Sativa, Smart 4, GTCA, Bush Doctor, Dirty Hoe Gardens, TK, James C. Weaver, Grow Owns, Corey Gagnon, Green Hill Gardens, or Green Hill Farms, or Hillbilly Herbs, Tasty Worm Church, Skunky Brewster, YBF, Larry OG, Abolish Farmers, Spartan Grows, Johnny Green Thumb 710, Michigan Wildflower, Seldom Seen, Gambler, Title Counter, DP 710, Caribou TV, Virginia Herbs, Red Primo, Equilibrium Genetics, Trophy Truck, Skyway, Kevin O'Donnell, School of Crop Tide, Stupid Trucker, eBay Bud Tender, The Glass Girl, 420 Grove, Ted Nugs, Bad Javine, Greg 77, Ted Nugs, Skull Cage Glassworks, Beast Mode 347, Mike Atomic Skier, JMA 182, Justin Gucci, Webcam, Dan Sony, Baby Fat, J Cool Pit 1000, Dan Snowny, Sunshine Farm, Daydream, Brad Star, Mount Laree, Scout Ain't Nowhere, Justice Mick, Not Sure, Red Bear Farms, Two Dogs, Seeds, Butt Plug, Bungalows, Lucky, Claudie Goslin, Mouty World, Green, CT Gardens, Benny Ben, Up Unable, Mr. Martyr, Christopher 5, Sentimental, Green Goddess, Alberta, Cannabis Grower, Earth Creeper, John Hazelhurst, Madness, John Gall, Coonward, Robert, Rittenhouse, Pedro, Disney, Joey Burger, Mr. DeVille, Mikey from Maui Gold Genetics, Mishy Danks of the Dragonfly Earth Medicine, Thunder Dan, San Louis, Sungrown, Super Bob, Dutch Growth 420, Tough Impact, Mr. Tree, Green Gypsy 1, Dyson 247, Dirty Rotten, Imbecile 69, Steady Gains, Ginger Bug, Sovereign A, Paco Paco, Smartphone, Brave, Ridley, Val F, Tough Impact, Crazy People Doing Stuff, Wait Pie, Baltimore Division, Patty O, Bears Growing It, Home Invaders Get No Fucking Pity, Blue Kiss Gardens, Crack Babies, DWC, Shorty for Life, Token Party, Token Pirate, Supernatural, Brittany Nicole, Sacred Gardens, One More Time, Rastafari, Joy, One Love, Mr. No BS, Penny Pebble Rippers, Frank, Rowdy, 420, Chef J. Reese, Dog Days Gardens, Clarine, Big Force 54, Green 420, Green Goddess, Luke Cell, Pearly Bakery, Christ, Tricone Jungles, Diggity Dank, Al the Beastly, Laura Camp, Swimmer 22, The Grow Boss, Film Plumber, NV Closet Grower, Blinded by the Light, Weed Fairy, Intergrodo, Miss Vicious, Doc Calyx, Mr. Toad, Uncle Rick, Mr. 12 and 12, Cassie the Pirate Fairy, Mike, Leafly Hill, Patty Cat PK, Urban Greenwood, Red Dragon Brothers, Journey Overgrower, Dad 100, JG, GML, thank you, Leafly Wiggly, Cam the Candyman, High Type 420, PG, the Humble for Local for 2.0, Nick D, K Good Farms, Zachary J, Say Wolf, Pop PU, Elodie Alvarez, Turf Wizard, Paisley Acres, S.103, Drewzilla, MK Ultra, Chilbert UK, Brandon Harris, 710 Connoisseur, Pino Fisherman, and last but not least, Weedus 207. If this is the end of your day, your journey, please get some rest. If this is the beginning of your day, your journey, please take time for a little bit of self-love, a little bit of meditation. We all need a little bit of meditation. Help center us out. Just get us back on track. But after that, please take time along your hopefully amazingly prosperous Tuesday to do something nice for somebody. Random acts of kindness do save lives. We all need it, even if it's just a phone call saying, brother, you okay? Have a good day. Do you need a nugs? Can I get that door? Do you need some help with that lumber? All that helps. With that being said, I will see you tonight, hopefully, with Mr. Dutch Blooms. Tonight at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 Pacific. How can I not leave with this song? I'm going to get a copyright anyway, right? Why not take it? So people smoke coke off of Ricky's ball sack. I've tried them all. Don't get me wrong. Best high there is comes from a bone. I like smoking pot a lot. I like getting stoned alone. I like taking weed indeed. I think edibles are incredible. I sure love them gummy bears. Pink shampoo for my curly hairs. Cannabis lotion on my cock. I like smoking cock a lot. Not me. Not me. I like marijuana. That ain't breaking news. Hell no. I ain't saying that. No, just one of them. Sure is. I like smoking pot a lot. I like getting stoned alone. I like vaping weed indeed. I think edibles are incredible. I sure love them gummy bears. Pink shampoo for my curly hairs. And cannabis lotion on my cock. I like smoking pot a lot. I ain't smoking no cock loyalty. Hot loyalty. Jeez. Get your mouth out of here. Get your ears out of the gutter. I love me some Wheeler Walker. Funny shit. Sing along. You know you do. I think edibles are incredible. What was that message, Tough and Beth? Food for your curly hairs. Cannabis lotion on my cock. I like smoking pot a lot. Yeah, I am not smoking no cock. Martial artist loyalty. Jeez. Woo. Wheeler Walker. Christ. There you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed that laugh. It was fun for me too. Cheers, you guys. Have a good day. Don't forget to do something nice for somebody. Random acts of kindness do save lives. I'm out of here.